I pray and I pull it out of the spiritual realm because it's waiting for you.
Of course.
So if you would right now, I'm going to challenge you to call in with your seeds. Those 10 people that can call in now with that $100 seed, call in. The 3 that can call in with that $1,000 seed, call in. The 4 that can call in with that $500 seed, call in. It is nothing too hard for God. Now, this was the crazy part, Bishop. She says, woman of God, I sold my car note. She said, I was sitting in the service and I was toiling back and forth, and the Spirit of God said, no, you listen, you obey the woman of God.
Yes.
Not only did she get that money that was in her Bible, on the way home, she said it fell out.
Of course.
My God.
It showed up.
Huh?
It must.
She said, woman of God, I did not know. And I said, listen, this is how God works. When you obey the Lord, you cannot go wrong.
Right.
There are so many times that I have, last month, let me just say this, last month, the Lord told me to sow a seed. And I can't share how much that seed was, but it was a hefty penny. Amen. And I said, Lord, are you kidding me? And I was sitting there, I said, I just sowed though. I just sowed. And it was the truth. I had just sold. I sold into people. I sold into ministries, and I gave and I gave and I gave. And I said, oh no. Little did I know I was going to get a phone call. I was laying in the bed. After God told me to sow that seed, the first call of $2,000 came in. They said, oh my goodness, I had to call you and give this to you. I said, are you serious? They said, yes. Then the next call, the next day they called back. They said, I'm gonna call you tomorrow. I said, okay. They called back with $1,000. Jesus Christ. And then they called me back 3 weeks later, and they sent another $2,000 through my Cash App. I said, well, what is this? They said, I can't even begin to tell you how God blessed me. I said, oh my goodness. They said, unexpected. I thought it was a mistake that somebody had made. And when I called in, it was not a mistake. And they decided to bless God.
Praise God. God works in mysterious ways.
Oh my God.
Wonders to perform. There was a sister all the way from New Jersey.
Wow.
I went to the P.O. box today and picked up her pledge.
Wow.
She pledged she's a regular covenant partner.
Wow.
So we have covenant partner.
Yeah.
That partner up with the station. And so $50 per week.
My God.
And she said, she called the radio station and said, you know what, I'm going to send in my $1,000 seed. I'm pledging $1,000.
My God.
Do you know, lo and behold, that she said she went to the bank, check her bank account, and $900 was sitting in the bank that she had no idea where it showed up from. And it just goes to show, woman of God, that God will honor his work.
Oh my God.
And while you were yet speaking, I think about 4 callers ago.
My goodness.
Was calling in from Lake Mary.
Wow.
Lake Mary, Sister Fuller. She fell in love with the station in Lake Mary. And it is because of the mere generosities of the various donors that have donated that we are able to go to Lake Mary, that's outside of Orlando.
Wow.
You see what I mean?
Yes, yes.
And so we're challenging the people today that what we need to pay: the lights, water, tower sites. The minimum, the lowest rent we pay for one of these tower sites that you see, we have many of them, 10 of them. Praise the Lord and God bless you. This is Archbishop Wayne Jonathan Manning I from Omega Radio. We'd like to inform the listening audience that effective immediately, KLAS Radio is officially Omega Radio now. You are listening to Omega Radio. Tell everybody, the station where Jesus Christ is the star. God on Sports. Sensible. 89 FM, Jamaica. Tell a friend, call a friend, tell everybody.
Great news, St. Thomas. The Jamaica Urban Transit Company is now in your parish, bringing safe, reliable, and affordable transportation right across your doorstep. We understand the challenges citizens face in the rural communities, and this is why the government is working hard to provide ease of transportation to all citizens across Jamaica. With easy to access routes, we can now travel comfortably to Kingston and beyond. No more long wait and travel time. We have more travel options. St. Thomas, your journey just got better. Ride with JUTC. Safe, reliable, and affordable transportation for all.
Well, I'm very comfortable.
A long time St. Thomas did a bus shoot like this.
Easier and cheaper.
The following is brought to you by the Office of the Prime Minister.
It's now time for Jamaica's first and the number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk. Call us and let us have a discussion.
All right, greetings and salutations, and welcome to the start of another brand new week here on the Sports Desk. This is Orville.
Yeah, man. Christopher Zidane Matthews here with you as well, listeners.
Yes, indeed. No, I don't know if, well, Friday I wasn't here. Some little emergency happened in the country that I had to make a look at that and thing. But I want to big up the Mannings community. I know that they're listening now. Saturday was a major day. Full house at Mannings. And one of the feature games was an old Mannings team versus an old Reggae Boys team. They made a kill with ball. We get 3-1. Theodore Whitmore, Paul Young, Donald Hewitt, Hector Wright was a decent little game. But respect for the turnout, the Mannings community want me to just big up all the people who showed, and maybe next year we'll make it down. The Jamaica game is what everybody going to talk about today, no?
Yeah, boy.
Never look at that.
The team looked really sad, you know, and you question the decision to go for a coach of this magnitude. I remember when they were saying that they definitely will go for they want a high-profile coach with big experience, but when you look at it, because I think this team will still qualify for the World Cup, and when you look at the structure of the competition, it really may come down to in the next round. So you top your group, you look at the draw. So you avoid Panama, you avoid Costa Rica. You're beating up Honduras pretty much every time you see them. You basically like a qualify for the World Cup, and it's unlikely that you will face Panama. But you think that a reasonably good Jamaica coach at a cheaper rate could qualify us from that scenario that I painted. But so when you look at Steve McLaren and how the team has looked, it's not impressive at all. Not impressive at all. It's hard. It was hard to watch the game. The only reason why I continued to watch the game was because it was Jamaica. Yeah, man. It was difficult to watch, my boss. It was difficult.
Nothing special.
Nothing special, man. I was just confused. And as the people say, the team sluggish and flat, but that's the job of the coach.
Yeah.
You have to get the players up. Yeah, you have to pick, and you have to also understand by now the players that is like in a low key game to be up. And I know people are going to say a lot of things, but Kaim Dixon is one of those players that is likely, based on what you'd have seen from him, even if he not going to play well, at least the energy and the effort will be there. There was no effort really from the players on the park especially in that first half in that game. It was sad.
What Tuesday night after?
Yeah, I guess they see the criticism on social media and all over the place, so I guess they will may react. So let's see.
And the thing with this, no matter how ordinary the team look under this coach, I don't think we can change a coach again.
No, you can't change a coach right now.
So between now and the middle of the year when things start. So basically I have to be the man responsible.
Yeah, but it's need improvement. Improvement is needed.
All right, so the numbers are 615-2841 or 676-6968. We understand we have a call. We take it now. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Montsele.
Yeah, man, me take my refund. I'm back to the first place.
Yes.
Yeah, Garvey was too bramble with the first place on Friday, so me have to take back my money.
How Garvey going with Friday?
You never really listen to show.
No. Not all of it.
Repeat?
No, I didn't hear Garvey's part.
Oh, yeah, but me have a lot of things to cast, so
all right, go on.
I don't going at Garvey thing. Let's put it this way, and just was being anytime he comes against Miss it's just like CC, you know, Mr. Higgins.
In terms of
them sound brilliant when them not take on you and Zidane.
Yeah, it's not a matter about the side of the arguments that I think Garvey taking. It is the arguments to defend his position. They are normally poor. I don't understand why though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but they even sound even worse when they might take on one too.
Yes.
Yeah, when they might take on one, he even sound worse.
He's gonna come for you, but
I was at Jeffrey Maxwell funeral working this morning at the Webster Church. Yeah, man. Big up to a lot of the football people. Me meet the one of arguably Jamaica's best footballer, Alan Skillcole. Met the man, yeah. Met Irving, your English father. Had a good reason with him. Me never know him even have two grandsons, along with English play for Waterhouse. He have two grandsons that played for Waterhouse that, migrate now.
I know one. I used to play for Wolmer's as well.
Yeah,
I never know there was another.
The one that played for Wolmer's too.
Yeah, I didn't know there was another.
Yeah, and he might tell me some things, Mr. Matthews. He might say, I didn't even know that Jeffrey. He said Jeffrey coach him and also play with him. He said there was a game that they were playing for Waterhouse that Waterhouse was short on players. And the man said Jeffrey put on in gears. Put on in gears, and that was the only game in play for the season. Yeah, man. So big up, nice little reasoning me have with the man.
Yes.
Lot of history. Why? But when I time the supervisor have to come to me, I remember start work with it. Yeah, man. Good
Yes.
reasoning. Yes, but the other thing, Mr. Matthews, one more and final. We know that Jamaica is our number one sport is football.
Mm-hmm.
But how are we so poor at it? It looks like we don't really love it as much as we think, man. Is it that the fans love it more than the players? We can't love something we can't think we love something, so are we so poor at it?
So
we're poor at the football, Mr. Matthews. As I'm saying, I'm going to not this sprinting and football thing, because I think that we love football more. But we can see the results for the sprinting, but we can't see the results for the football. We should be producing some better footballers, man.
I don't want to laugh. But Jamaica, me tell you this, Jamaica not serious about football the way you think which way.
No, that's a different argument. No, but hold on a moment. It's not the people who watch the football and love it. It's the administrator for the football doing.
Yeah, but I think as a people, we say scrimmage on a Sunday as a pastime, and that is the foundation of the ball of most of the youth that play ball. Scrimmage on a Sunday, one a chip on themselves. And then when the youth them move on to the senior level, them lack technique.
Well, Leon Bailey was on the field on the other night.
And he never.
Damari Gray was on the field. He's not. Hold on, my boss man. He's not born in Jamaica. Shaman Nicholson was a top local player. He was scoring a lot of goals in the Premier League at 17, 18, 19. He's no.
But all them looks up on the field, Zidane.
Yeah, but that's a different argument. No, but hold on a moment. I don't know how you leave from the poor lackluster performance on the field to the love of football in the nation. It don't know if you do love it or not. We had better.
That's why me they ask you.
No, but we had.
You think that?
No, Lord.
Hold on, man. If you think that our love for the game is basically with the fans.
But we had much better players than St. Vincent on the field on Friday. So we don't understand your point.
No, but we had more players. But
no, not more. We had better players. We had better players.
Come on,
so I
we had better players.
Yes, I don't know.
I'm saying it is not showing on the field.
No, so I don't know why on the back of this game you bring up the love for the nation for the sport. I don't understand it.
No, what I'm saying is, my thing is I cannot understand how we love football so much and look so poor. That is what I'm saying.
Oh, well,
I know that we love football.
Yeah.
Get me wrong. I know that we love football.
Yeah, man, but we played hold on, my boss, man.
Mm-hmm.
We played St. Vincent and Grenadines for Christ's sake. Come on. How you gone at the nation now?
No, Zidane. So I can't understand you, Zidane. Because you know that football is what we love.
You're gone again too. No, you're gone again. But I'm saying I don't understand how you're gone where we love. It no matter what even if we love cricket and swimming more than football. We played St. Vincent and the Grenadines. That's the point I'm making. So that's not supposed to have nothing to do with it, my boss.
Right, so bigger than St. Vincent and everything. Forget about St. Vincent and the Grenadines then. Oh,
No. But the reason why you came here and come here and sound the way you sound is because we look so horrible against St. Vincent and the Grenadines. If I did Brazil, we play, you wouldn't sound some boss.
No, but I don't think.
But Brazil is a bigger quality team, Mr. Matthews.
Mount Salem, I don't think your point is just about how we support against St. Vincent. Jamaicans,
what I'm trying to tell him.
Jamaicans generally, when we put together a team, we just don't look good at playing football.
No, but he never brought up this point yesterday or the day before. He brought it up on the back of St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Yeah, man, but him still talking history.
This is an ongoing discussion we talk about Jamaica.
No, man, if we had given St. Vincent and the Grenadines 6-love last week, Friday, you would not have sound this way on the radio.
All right, Zidane. All right, Zidane.
No, I think it's a legitimate question.
I love it so. Or we look so in a football generally.
I think it's a legitimate question. I've been telling people, and it's not just with sprinting and things.
But having said that, don't Mr.
No, man.
I'm not saying sprinting.
No. I not even got it. For 20 years, I on a program. And I've always said, why is it that Jamaican teams find it so difficult to bounce and pass and knock it and move and run? The very basics of football. I can't remember watching half a dozen games where I would give the team a high grade for doing them.
And last thing before I go, that is why I'm going to ask you, Mr. Matthews, that is it that we love it so much that we're not putting in the work to do all of those things that Mr. Higgins just described? So,
like when I see the other Central American and South American teams, the basics, pass and knock it and bounce and move. I remember I'm not about no sprinting.
Yeah.
Because I've had this observation and this complaint for years. We can't control, we can't pass. The intelligence will run into space and things. Look at Cavalier there. The best team in Jamaica. The best team last year. I don't think they're the best team on current.
I don't think they were the best team last year. They won the final on penalties.
Yeah, but you could argue among Jamaica's best team. And when I saw them against Inter Miami, it was a complete lesson in how to play football.
All right, have a good day, gentlemen.
Yeah. Now, what can we ascribe that to? Is another discussion. But we don't look like we can play football in the match. Very rarely we can. Usually strong defensively. Usually have a good goalkeeper.
But how many teams in CONCACAF better than Jamaica? Canada, USA, Mexico, Panama.
Yeah.
Maybe Canada, Costa Rica, but maybe not even right now. Yeah. So, we're not great. It's not as bad as Mount Salem was going on a while ago. Yeah, because remember, it's the most popular sport in the world, and other countries love it as well, and it's their name sport as well.
But me never really, me hardly look on a Jamaican football team and say, yo, I love how the team. It's like when we were at dominant cricketing force, when the Jamaican play, you could see world class in our cricketers. You could see why we would do well on the international stage. Same thing with the athletes. Football, see one and two man every now and again, but generally, we look ordinary when we play. Even any half decent. Anyway, let's take a break. We're coming back.
Clear your barrels and personal shipments with ease and convenience. Request a customs contactless clearance today through CCP at jca.gov.jm. The time by the Jamaica Customs Agency is
1:15.
Need to spruce up those clothes or take a break from the washing? Then visit New Look Dry Cleaners and Launderers at 120 Red Hills Road, Kingston 19, or Shop 23 Manor Park Plaza for speedy service and the very best prices. Everything will look like new. Be part of the thousands of satisfied customers. Call 925-9464 or 931-1305. Get the best look at New Look.
Residents of Manchester, the Jamaica Customs Agency will be in your parish on Friday, March 28, 2025 from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. for Customs Meets the Community. The Town and Community Tour edition will kickstart this exciting tour in Christiana at 10 a.m. Then navigate into the parish capital, Mandeville, for the grand finale at 2:30 p.m. Get information on all things customs, contactless clearance, the Customs mobile app, incentives for farmers and manufacturers, and so much more. That's Customs Meets the Community, the Town and Community Tour edition in Manchester this Friday, March 28th from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Jamaica Customs, reaching our customers where they are.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so we're back 6766968, and you can also get us at 615-2841. We go back online. Hello.
Mount Salem, the flop on the lead off legs, Zidane.
Yeah, I think so.
See, I get mad on him.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you go Mount Salem, you push up your neck, you see, you run out.
Criticize that in the
rumble yourself and try side with Zidane. I know by Monday in Chapel.
And in the come special today at all.
You know, but special Friday, that so get to that. Anyway, Orville.
Yes, sir.
I have a question to you. Zidane as well. I don't think we need to rehash this whole argument about the state of the sporting facilities. I think we have a general consensus that the state of them is unacceptable. Whether you want to use disgrace or whatever, we all three of us accept that the state of our sporting facilities collectively is in a state that is unacceptable for us as sporting fans. We agree on that, right?
Mm.
Right, Zidane?
Yes.
But you may realize now, Arvin, that in the last 8 months now, the problem has now metastasized to reach our national performances. Here what has happened in the last 8 months collectively.
Mm-hmm.
We went to the Olympics. We had our worst showing on the track, especially on the female side, in 50 years.
And you blame the facilities for that?
Well, I didn't say that.
Oh.
A couple of weeks ago, Orville,
Mm-hmm.
the cricket reached an all-time low. Right now, it would not be a stretch to say Jamaica has the worst team in the region, not true?
Jamaica reached the final of the regional one day last year.
No, man, I talk about the 4-day right now. What happened last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
This tournament, right now, wouldn't you say it is arguable that Jamaica have the worst team in the competition?
We're not doing great. We haven't won
Good.
this thing about
Good,
10
sir.
years now, and
Good, sir.
perennial at the bottom. So, yeah, you have a point. If it's 4 days at all.
Yeah. And now, the Reggae Boys, a team where we invest so much resources in terms of paying coach and shipping in all these foreign players and stuff. This team, basically, the performances is no better than when Tapa Whitmore was coaching a bunch of MLS guys. Wouldn't you agree?
I not say nothing where justify the price tag.
Yeah. Indeed.
But right now, collectively, I can say with national teams, them in terms of track, cricket, and football, the performances, them not look so bossy to borrow your term.
Yeah.
It's just like the way the facilities look to me. Is that?
We hit a bad patch, boy, collective.
So both facilities and performance-wise, we not look bossy. Who you are ascribe the blame to for that, I don't know. But all me know that we need to take stock of what is going on. All right. Leave that right there before someone get two touches and start cussing. Orville.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
You know me have a bone to pick with you.
When do you not have a bone to pick with?
Come on, man. All the while I'm side with you. You know, the man them call me Friday and I cuss me say, yo, Garvey, take up the whole Orville Bramble argument.
No.
Which one?
It's not the man them. It's one man that says something. You realize that I corrected him and saying.
By the way, him totally misconstrued that I was saying.
I know. That's why I was trying to tell him that you're just arguing one specific thing.
Right.
Yes.
But you have a problem still, Zidane. I know why you hush when we make a point at Orville.
Yeah.
You know, say because you pull off a little neat one for Zidane and cause the man to bramble himself, you know.
What's that?
All right. Let me make the point. You guys started out with a discussion about soccer versus track.
We started with a discussion about football, Jamaican football versus sprinting.
Right, good.
Versus
but
Jamaican
now,
sprinting.
The conversation kind of morphed. So much so that it became the popularity of Jamaican footballers versus Jamaican sprinters.
No. You never got
Hold on,
No. But let me correct. No. You can't finish your point on a false.
Finish my point.
Not on a false premise. Let me correct you.
Hold on.
No, I'm going. No, man. But no, man. I just want to correct that one thing before it gets out of hand because I might miss it again. The argument was never about sprinters versus footballers. I specifically, because I'm smarter than that, spoke about Leon Bailey.
All right, good.
So not all footballers are not more popular than all sprinters, or the other way.
You have done it twice now. You have done it twice. See what I'm accusing him of, Orville.
Yes.
You get him, Orville, to commit two blasphemous statements. One, him say, Leon Bailey is more popular than Sherika Jackson. And number two, Zidane. On Friday, again, you double on you by saying Tina Clayton is not more popular.
I don't even know which one named Tina Clayton, so I did not say. I said, who?
But nobody knows who is Jamaica.
No, but I never said anybody was popular than Tina Clayton because I don't know which one is Tina Clayton or whatever. What is wrong with this man?
Anyway,
you're creating something that doesn't exist. Yes.
You try to rebut by saying that Leon Bailey, you double on again. Him double on again, Orville.
But I'm
one of the reasons. All understand, man. You're not gonna get a chance when you quarrel, man.
No, we're not quarreling.
You double on by saying that one of the reasons why Leon Bailey is more popular, not far more popular than Sherika Jackson, is because he's in the dancehall space and he go a dance and he give him money and people know him through that scene. And you say that is what the largest space in Jamaica,
in the world.
So let me ask you this, Zidane. Let me ask you this. Which one creates more popularity in Jamaica? The fact that Leon Bailey goes to those things and those things, or the fact that Sherika Jackson has multiple endorsement contracts which permit her to have those type of commercials and
but Leon Bailey has multiple endorsement contracts as well.
Not as much as Sherika.
No, but I'm not sure about that. But the biggest way to get famous in the world, my boss, is to be. Let me talk. No, you know, say you give me a chance. I never said anything about you must listen and stop the lies on the radio.
You said no, I did not.
I said the video when he was giving away the money went viral. So when people say that, them say, who is that? Leon Bailey the ball. Hold on. Let me see another one. That is you, Garvey, because I don't know which one is Tina Clayton or Tia, but you know. It doesn't mean that they're not popular.
You didn't know what's the final.
Anyways, hold on, man. Well, I don't know which is which, but hold on, man. That video went viral. There's also the biggest thing in Jamaica is dancehall, you know. There's also a dancehall song dedicated to Leon Bailey, where the man has sing about Leon Bailey, boss. So I'm saying from a vision, Leon Bailey is more visual.
The biggest thing in Jamaica is dancehall. I don't know your parameters.
No. So you're saying there's anything else in Jamaica that is more popular than the dancehall space? That's what you're saying?
I don't know how you parameterize.
We can't reason with it then, God. We can't reason.
I don't know.
I can't reason with it then, God.
What is more popular?
I
think having endorsement contracts to people like Digicel.
No, if you think
when your picture appears on the phone card, gives you more visibility than when Sherika Jackson's face is on Digicel phone cards, Orville. You don't think that gives her more visibility than a man in the dancehall?
I don't think Leon Bailey's popularity would. To the extent that he's popular, and there could be an argument that he's probably more known in Jamaica than Sherika. It's a good debate, but I don't think his dancehall love would have anything to do with it. I think the people
nothing at all to do with it.
No, I think the people who rate Leon. His visibility is football.
Hold on. No. We're not gonna make that one. No, that one is too bramble. Hold on, Garvey. Garvey, that one is too bramble.
My thing is exploit.
Hold on.
My thing, everybody who
bramble, Orville.
No, hold on. Let me just set the stage.
No, I'm saying that what Orville just said, that his popularity has nothing to do with him being in the dancehall space.
No,
I think it's ridiculous. Let me tell you. Hold on, man. Give me a chance to explain myself. Give me a chance to explain myself, no, Garvey. Just listen now, would understand. I'm going to be fair now, man, and objective and bright and read my boss. I'm saying to you, is not everybody in Jamaica follow sports, my boss. They don't follow sprinting and they don't follow football. So you see the people who don't follow sprint.
Olympics transcends that.
I know.
Come around,
Yeah, but when the big, yeah, man, but when the big World Cup qualifiers come around, they walk on the same job.
No, it doesn't transcend.
Listen, Garvey, just come on, man. Garvey, stop trying to win the argument and just listen to me, boss. I'm saying to you, me and you know, say when big, like the other day, you think of football fans alone, they're stadium and watch Messi. Walk on this when they know nothing about football, they're to be a part of it.
Different. Stop it.
No, but I'm just giving you the example. All right, Garvey, look more, Garvey.
All right.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Can't take the dunce this man.
Let's move to another one. All right. 615-2841. 676-6968. All right. So those are the numbers that you can call us and chime in. I never wanted this sprinting football argument.
No, but this is not a sprinting football argument. This is just
Sharika versus
or anybody, Leon Bailey or anybody. It's just that part of how popular you get is what you do in the social media space. I don't know where some other people live, but some of the most popular people in Jamaica right now, they are TikTok superstars. Some people might be out there where myopic and not following the times, but yeah. So if you keep a big party, a lot of the how you're going to promote your party will be on Instagram and TikTok people. You have popular people in Jamaica where they keep stage shows. Rummage the Entertainer brought them to a stage show, which was all about them and it was jam-packed. It's a popular space. So it helps.
But that's not the point I was making. The point I'm making is that Leon Bailey is highly popular as a footballer. Itself, I believe that the people who know and rate Leon Bailey for his footballing exploits and not his exploits as a dancer. Follow.
Well, technically popular is not what I'm discussing. Popular mean well liked, No, I'm talking about recognizable.
Or
who is more known?
But I don't believe that people know Leon Bailey for his dancehall appearance.
But I know people who don't follow football who know Leon Bailey because.
So you're saying Leon Bailey is more known as a dancer?
No, Orville, don't insult me intelligence, Orville, man.
But
no foolishness that you ask me, Orville, man. We know why is.
So you think that there are people who know Leon Bailey, the dancer goer, who don't know that he is a footballer?
You have people never know who Leon Bailey is, and when him going in the dancehall space and come in, them say, who is that? And them say, the ball, Jamaica player Leon Bailey. It increases their popularity. I don't know if I under about that.
All right, make we take the next one now. Ready? I'll start. All right, hello.
My time.
Yes, Bull. Good afternoon.
Speak up. Orville.
Yes, sir.
All right. Sometimes we have to listen to the conversation. I feel like we don't listen. I feel like we just listen to respond and not necessarily understand what the person is saying. So that question we asked a while ago, if he's more known for his dancehall exploits than his football exploits, that's a joke question. Because look at it, right? You're talking about visibility, right?
What is my argument?
No. The question we asked.
No, but I wanted clarity. So tell me what is my argument now? What I need to listen to.
All right, never mind. I'm not gonna do this. Zidane.
Yes.
The team we use. How many foreigners was on this team? Them are great. West.
Foreign born.
Yeah. Amari Bell. And then look at them can pass and control and pass that big one. It come like something wrong with the Jamaica jersey then.
Yes.
You watch them week in, week out. Especially the ones who play in the Premier League. I have seen Ethan Pinnock ping balls to Mbomo hundreds of times, big man.
Yes.
The man is up there in terms of his long ball accuracy.
True.
How can this man try and make some diagonal switches to?
In give about 5 straight.
5 straight?
Yeah.
Man, kick the ball over the man, brother. I wonder, what am I watching? How them man look so when them put on a national team jersey, brother, and like me see. I see them are great, dribble down Man City and cut in and score for Man City, you know.
Arsenal too? I remember that brilliant one when he was playing for Everton, but
I must see this man cannot beat 2 St. Kitts, man.
no, man, it look away for true, man. Hold the line, bro. Hold the line. We're coming back.
The national budget is everybody's business because it impacts every Jamaican. The time brought to you by the Ministry of Finance and the Public Service is
1:30.
If you need a prescription filled, Gold Line Pharmacy at Main Street, Chapelton, Clarendon guarantees fast service at a great price. You will find gifts, household items, cosmetics, and stationery too. When you are looking for fast, friendly service, visit Gold Line Pharmacy, Main Street, Chapelton, 876-785-0128. We are caring beyond prescriptions. Gold Line Pharmacy, the name you can trust. Serving our clients is our first responsibility.
It's now time for Sports in a Minute, sponsored by Edgechem, Western Sports, Megamart, Spectrum Insurance Brokers, D'Angelo Auto Spares and Accessories Limited, and Fosrich.
United States head coach Mauricio Pochettino had sections of his former club's fan base giddy with excitement last week after he declared his desire to one day return to Tottenham. It isn't a new concept. Pochettino has previously been clear in his wish to become Spurs head coach for the second period, but the current conjuncture over incumbent Angus Postecoglou's future has sharpened the issue. The Argentine remains a hero among some of the regulars at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, joining in 2014. Pochettino led the team to the second and third place finishes in the Premier League and the Champions final. That's your Sports in a Minute.
Sports in a Minute was sponsored by Edgechem, changing lives 1 gallon at a time. Western Sports, the sports people. Megamart, best value by far. Spectrum Insurance Brokers, setting the industry standard. D'Angelo Auto Spares and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10, and shop number 10, 1A Chapelton Road. Call 876-929-9146. And Fosrich.
Listen up, Jamaica. At Fosrich, everybody's getting a solar water heater. $20,000 deposit. 6 months to pay. What a deal. Fosrich Financing.
Residents of Manchester, the Jamaica Customs Agency will be in your parish on Friday, March 28, 2025 from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. for Customs Meets the Community, the Town of the Community Tour edition. We'll kickstart this exciting tour in Christiana at 10 a.m., then navigate into the parish capital, Mandeville, for the grand finale at 2:30 p.m. Get information on all things customs, contactless clearance, the Customs mobile app, incentives for farmers and manufacturers, and so much more. That's Customs Meets the Community, the Town and Community Tour edition in Manchester this Friday, March 28 from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Jamaica Customs, reaching our customers where they are.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, welcome back. Bull, yeah, man.
Yeah, so just to say when the man put on the national team jersey, it's like the man forgot some basic things, brother.
Well, I've been saying this for 20 years.
And it's not only the Jamaican born players, not the foreign man when they come here to come like the same thing and come on.
Yeah.
it does puzzle. All right, so my next point now. Racing lost over the weekend to Tivoli.
Yeah, to a brilliant free kick, boy, from Fuller again.
Man. That you there, it looks like he's a free kick specialist.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, man, him come like there's a player that I think he's at Chapelton now, Vanzi, when he used to be at
Humble Lion.
Anything outside near the edge of the D, man, you can just walk back to the half line.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
That's a Fuller move now for true, man.
Yeah, man, so him score a lot of free kick goals. But I look at them fan racing, but I hope them can recover from it, you know?
Yeah, you have two games in hand, but guess what? Guess who those 2 games are against?
Cavaliers and Memphis and that.
Yes, nothing.
Yeah, man.
Cavaliers. They can clip Cavaliers.
Yeah, man. They can clip.
So right now, Tivoli, 2 games more are ahead of you now in the 6th position, are ahead of Racing.
Yeah. So hopefully, you know, naturally, I have a liking to Racing because of the international connection, you know. So we hope them can do what they want to do.
Yeah.
And do what they to get in the top 6. Because nobody had them going into the top 6. So we hope it happens.
Yeah, man. And they're playing some good football. Yes.
Next quick thing. Over the weekend, I tell you that we're going against Black Lions, right?
Yes.
So tell my youth themselves, watch Jamaica match. You see what happens when you take things for granted. Because you know, naturally, you're winning a couple of games and you're playing against the team that's bottom of the table. You hear them lose some ball and say, oh, them are not good. So you think you have won the game before it starts play.
Yes.
So look at the Jamaica men, how they move on the field. No energy, nothing at all. You will get beat if you try to get something there. And we almost lose. If I can draw the game, draw.
Yeah.
But I want to big up Black Lions for skill. See the heart, something there, the passion, something there, the man them don't stop, brother. They're not as good as the team last year. Because, you know, in the lose quality players. But you see the man them that...
Where are them players gone?
Couple gone to racing.
Oh.
Quality players talking about him. I think the one that is scoring a lot of goals for racing, where they call Spanish Town, I think he's from Black Lions.
Yes, okay.
I think it's 33. I think his name Cunningham.
Mm-hmm.
He come from Black Lions. They lose them coach. You know, Woolry got.
Yes.
So, I know Woolry is at Wall Harbour. And Wall Harbour is top in the league right now.
Well, Woolly is a big coach of us, man.
You know, in bad man.
Yeah.
Woolry is not a very good coach at this level. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, he can get him shot in a Prem soon. But he's very good at this level. Actually, him and Lindvall Dixon at Wall Harbour.
Yeah, man. When they talk to him, coaching is a lot to do with talking, you know. You can know that man know the football to a level.
Yeah, and the fact that he has played it to a level as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So, them are going good. Them win 3 and draw 1. Then the 10 points. So, they are top in the league right now. We, Borders FC, I think we're at 5th and 7th. So,
okay.
It's going to be, the league going to be very interesting.
How many teams in the league again?
12.
12. And you play home and away, so you play 22 games.
No, you have to play one time.
One time?
Yeah, man. They play 11 games, and then the top, just like on the Premier League, from third, fourth, fifth, and sixth play the quarterfinal, one leg, and then them winners there, them 2 winners there, play the semi-final 2 legs.
League the too short.
It kind of, yeah, it's really short, but then again, you have to think, as clubs, you have to think about the finances. You know, because the longer the league, the more money you have to spend on travel and
yeah, that's all right. So this is we'll answer one of Mount Salem question. Why we love the game so much, but we're not producing too many.
Another thing I want.
You can't have the league so short, my boss.
Yeah, especially.
You have to play more top flight football in the parish more than that.
Well, again, as I said, it's all about the finances from a club point of view, from the FA point of view. The finances.
So me know them games are tougher for Cummings, the Glenmere player, but him go and play. Him go and play 11 of them max. Yeah. Are decent camp. Yeah, minimum.
Minimum 11. Yeah.
But then he might play schoolboy football now and him play home and away in the first one again. Some team where him side again 13 and 8 and 9. That not helping. Yeah. You understand?
Yeah. So I want to go back now to the academy. They realize that there are a lot of academy in Jamaica now, and there are a lot of academy games going on right now.
Yeah.
Right now you have something in the elite league. You hear about it?
Yes.
Where them have a lot of academies playing in this elite league here now. So we as I said on this program before, I think we're going to reap the success of all of these academies and persons playing football right through the year. It's not just when schoolboy football stops. I hate that for you. You're playing right through. After school, on the weekend, players just playing. Because if you're at a club, for example, at my club, a player is under 20. He plays the major league, play 11 game maximum. Then comes and play the under 20. Depending on how much team in our zone and if we go through, he plays 6. So for the year, he not even play 20 games.
Yeah.
That's good when it comes down to the development. I'm not talking outside of football. He probably plays a poor school where only play 9 or 8 games.
Mm-hmm.
So the academies them now is the way to go in terms of having them playing football all the time.
And against good quality.
And against good quality.
All right.
So and hopefully that can help a little bouncing thing we are talking about. We pour at it for you.
Yeah, man, it's a joke. You never expect it. You're watching the games, and even if we play against Bramble St. Vincent, we're not seeing a knock.
We're not seeing a knock. But the thing is also, to poor St. Vincent is, we were dismal enough. And we were able to create 5 G's each chance we score.
Yes!
We were dismal.
Yeah, no, that's a good point.
30 seconds before.
Yes.
I believe if we're playing against Mexico or USA, more would have been talked about that goal that the line first said.
Yeah, it was a poor call. It was so poor.
If we were playing against USA or Mexico,
yeah, it was so poor That not even when the ball went in there. You know, naturally, you can't see they look for something. Not even the goalkeeper just well made and I say, women let through. You know, now look at Leon Bailey and the woman put up her flag.
Yeah, that was
a poor.
That was a poor. But I'm saying it was USA or Mexico that won again. They'll be right in the country right now sending people.
Yeah.
So remember, you're talking about because we don't watch 2-4 teams regularly.
And because it doesn't affect the result. So because Jamaica is a bigger side, away from home, we found a way to get back to get the equalizer.
Mm-hmm.
If this was Mexico, now as you're saying, at USA, then we probably would have lost the game. And then that's the people that say, them are T for USA and them are T for Mexico. Right. Excellent point.
So let's bring it back to that. Big up on yourself, Jeffrey.
Yeah, man. I hope correction is listening.
All right, so that is that's bull. But for me, the real question is though, why do we look so ordinary when it comes to that aspect of the game? Because there are some strengths to Jamaica's football. We usually have quality goalkeepers. From Warren Barrett, them and Wild Boy, them now Andre Blake, who we think is really quality. We usually have decent centre halves and 1 and 2 striker. We can go out with that team. But as a team, why are we always looking so average when it comes to knock and pass and bounce?
It's a mystery.
We don't get it. I mean, at every level. When I look at the young teams them play, the under 17s and the under 20.
Similar.
Them no. I don't know. I don't know what the answer to that is. Don't know. Why can't we get a Jamaican team to play like our Clarendon College play? Even when we are playing Caribbean opponents. So I'm not talking, we're probably not going to look against Mexico or USA. But even when Jamaica are the best team in the region, when we play against teams who are better than, we can't look like that.
True.
We still not look imposing and that is why we don't win a lot of games by large score line.
Yeah.
We not beat up a side 5 very often. We scramble a little goal here and there and makes you wonder.
I hope they don't repeat that Sola Makala thing in the middle of the park though. He looked like a fish out of water. He looked like him not belong at that level at all.
All right, so
you ready for us, Asta?
615-2841 or 676-6968. So like we hear what you all have to say. We go back on live. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, man.
Orville.
Oh, Michael from St. Thomas. Why your line not coming through very clearly at all?
Yeah, man, I'm traveling. I might be breaking up.
All right, find a spot and I'll tell you when you sound good and you just park for a few. Huh? Not working at all.
It's horrible.
Yeah, we're not hear from Michael. Michael, I don't know if you're hearing us, but we not hear you. So maybe you can hang up and try. We go back?
We take the break then, Asta, man. Oh. Somebody give me a joke a while ago, as I mentioned. Sula Makala. I can't repeat the joke on the radio, my boss. But it was a good one. We take a break. We're coming back.
Tate's Pharmacy, Clarendon's super pharmacy, your one-stop solution for all your needs. We've got you covered. From prescription items to household essentials, toys, electronic items, and even an internet cafe. Come fill your prescription and stop at our deli for a scrumptious meal. Visit us at Shop 27 Bargain Village Mall, 35 Main Street, Maple, Clarendon, or call us at 986-2324 or 786-2222. You can WhatsApp your prescription to us at 876-313-8980 for a hassle-free experience. Tate's Pharmacy is a proud sponsor of Clarendon College football team. Thank you for choosing Tate's Pharmacy, Clarendon's super pharmacy.
Residents of Manchester, the Jamaica Customs Agency will be in your parish on Friday, March 28, 2025 from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. for Customs Meets the Community. The Town and Community Tour edition will kickstart this exciting tour in Christiana at 10 a.m. Then navigate into the parish capital, Mandeville, for the grand finale at 2:30 p.m. Get information on all things customs, contactless clearance, the Customs mobile app, incentives for farmers and manufacturers, and so much more. That's Customs Meets the Community, the Town and Community Tour edition in Manchester this Friday, March 28 from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Jamaica Customs, reaching our customers where they are.
For financial news and the latest developments in the business community and economy, Financially Speaking is the top choice. Join me, your host Errol Gregory, Mondays and Wednesdays at 12:30 p.m. as we look at current economic issues, provide small business tips, and help you to build your business and portfolio. That's Financially Speaking, sponsored by Jamaica Stock Exchange, JSC Online Trading.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
Hey, welcome back. It's a big point that Bull making Orville. I don't think you even realize that then. What? The footful people, they must say, them thief. The bigger teams, them better if the bigger teams, them. Because Jamaica bigger side than St. Vincent, you know.
Right.
And the CONCACAF would prefer Jamaica being in the Gold Cup, you know, with the English pace and the big name build and St. Vincent. Yet it was a horrible call that went against us with that Lembe Casey goal. And none of these fool people used to say that. I text on my phone now from all other things. Now I say, admit, say, you know, we're wrong about that something there.
Yeah, there's no way. I don't like the anecdotal thing where people are saying. We don't know such evidence. We just remember the big decisions.
Yes.
The big teams more. That's all.
Yes, that's all.
I don't. We remember when Brian Lara get rubbed out. We don't remember how much time Courtney
What get rubbed out?
It's just, you're going to remember what happened against the big teams.
Yes.
And the big players. Who business have them teeth for?
Yeah, guys, it will follow them. If you follow more, we're more interested in it than anything else.
We don't want with them teeth wolves, bro.
No, not at all.
Remember when them teeth fast?
Yeah.
It's just or when they make the decision for us.
For us, not. Yeah.
Look when they make it for
Follows.
It's them kind of, you just talk off the top of your head kind of thing. We can't operate that way without evidence. 615-2841 or 676-6968. If you're listening, Michael, you can give us back a call. I don't know that I don't know whether that was just your line dropping or.
All right.
You know.
Somebody is saying I must remind Gavi that even though we didn't do as well on the track as we usually do, it was our best showing at Olympics in the field.
Yeah, we did pretty well.
Yes, so consider that as well.
But I didn't quite understand what was the link between that and infrastructure.
Well, I asked him and he said, are you saying it's because of the poor facilities? And he said he's not saying that, so I don't know what he was saying in the end.
Sure
well, Gavi comes on and him says stuff. I don't want to say stuff. It's like him get coward. I don't know why. He's not.
When Gavi come on the phone, between you and Gavi, I know that there are good points on each side. He usually descend into a shouting match.
No, and that time nobody was arguing with you. We just wanted to know if you're saying you're blaming it on the facilities. And
Gavi,
you said no.
Gavi doesn't want you to question. So he just back up. I make it work. But I usually think there are good arguments both sides. And I think the listener would agree, but we half of the time, you know, we're not getting. All right, people, I'm sure the lines are good and working. So make we go back on line. Hello.
Yeah, man. May I speak to on the program?
Yeah, man. You're on the This is John. You're on.
Oh, it's been a while.
Yeah, man. It has. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
Yeah. Deliberately refrain from calling. Never even knew I would call back either because the last couple of times I call, feel like sarcasm and ridicule and all them things. I call for talk sports. I never too like the treatment, but you know, a big burning issue right now with football. You know, we love football.
Yeah.
Just like all of you, I don't like what I saw last night, and I'm not like what I've been seeing for the last maybe 6-7 matches. I mean, I get repeatedly mentioned that that we can't play football and it has been ridiculed and mocked. But you know, you can't believe I get for saying this. Okay, we don't look like we understand football. Are you here?
Yeah, man, I agree with you for the most part.
We're not fluent. I tell you this much, and it's only because I've not been calling since for the longest while. When we play the two games, Jamaica versus Trinidad and Tobago, and we use a second string team, and some people may laugh at me now, but I don't care. I'm talking from my heart. Of all the games, the last 6-7 games that Jamaica has played, in both these legs, the second string team, the youngsters look more fluent and look as though they understood how to play football much more than the senior team. The ball game was fluent. You saw the skill level and display, and people tried things. They passed around the ball. Do you agree with me?
No. It wasn't special in those two games.
The football wasn't more fluent, and people showed up their own natural qualities. The individualism came out. Do you not realize this team has looked mechanical? We brought in some players, and let me just point this out. I'm a very blunt and straightforward person. Isaac Eden, slow, old, not creative, not good enough. He's not good enough to play in our team.
I didn't even understand his role the other night.
All right, Saul McCullough is I agree with Zidane. And no, the first time I saw he didn't even know what to do with the ball.
Yes, man, he looked clueless.
And he kept facing his own goal.
Yes.
I can't understand that. Richard King, the much vaunted Richard King, is out of his league. I saw him on both occasions when Cavalier played against Inter Miami. And we talked about him. I even got tricked too. We talked about him being a good ball handler and having composure. And we saw him get the ball repeatedly versus Inter Miami. And when he got it, he never knew what to do with it. Kept it up, waited for a prolonged period, and then sent it long. And you know, you send it long, you know what's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
And it kept on happening. Here, I saw in the first half, the very same way the goal was scored, the very same thing happened to him in the first half, and the fellow ran away from him. And this time around, he was at 6 and 7.
I'm trying to find some excuses for him on that goal, but
you can't.
I can't. I don't understand how he never put in a tackle. Fine if the man beat you, but it wasn't even a tackle. Him turn one way, and by the time he turned back, the man threw it on goal.
And clear, listen, when you come a class in a virgin, all the other faults are going to show up in. So you play Premier League at a leisurely pace. And if you're a good ball handler, you will look good. I've always spoken about Theodore Tapo Whitmore. I mean, the midfielders. There are people who pose that they are midfielders, but when they get in the crowded situations, they can't handle the ball. They don't like people in their backs. They don't like people at their heels. And you cannot manage the crowd. No, this very same thing with this youngster now. When he's out by his lonesome, he can do what he wants. He was marking space. He saw the player running, you know.
No, man. In fairness to John, it wasn't his best game. But I've seen him in national colours, though.
He is a no-no.
You are saying that Richard King should not be in the squad, none at all?
Should not be in and not ready. I'm telling, listen to me carefully. Yeah. And these flaws will come out the more you see the players. So people might take me and know, so I have not been talking on national radio for a while. And the higher you go, I'm saying the higher you go, the more the monkey export. No, it's thankfully we are seeing the flaws. But
I'm saying I would have seen Richard King in national colours before, and him look decent.
Yeah, but clearly no, he can't manage the pace. It's all about pace. And when you step up to the higher level, you're going to have people running at you from
no, man, we attack these games where people are coming and look. Don't just say he doesn't belong. Because if we say people not belong because of a bad game, then there's a whole heap of ball on that team where you just say,
including Bailey,
where you just say not belong.
Yeah, you're right, including Bailey.
I take back that you.
Him belong. No, that doesn't mean that he doesn't have weaknesses.
Yeah, but you know, you see the need for him. The much maligned on Nana Low. You see the need for him. A different is a warrior. He has been caught at times, made mistakes and things, but this man is a warrior.
And he's back in the team, by the way. But I'm understanding that he may very well play central defensive midfield tonight. Or tomorrow night, rather.
and then there's somebody else too that clearly Bowser is not that man at this stage of our development.
What has happened to Bowser? He was fantastic for us. He's a player I like and I rate, you know.
Bowler now exhibit no.
But in that, I know Liam Billy slipped a nice the ball through to him in the first half, and him should have started to him.
Wait me that try him, I don't know. And for the longest, Bowser now exhibit no close skills. He said a forward as a goal poacher.
In touch and the sharp.
He be the most skillful player, but him now exhibit not like, and we don't know his role. We don't know the rule. So him definitely.
Yeah, there was no presence up front from him at all.
No, why not Kaib Dixon? And then why as football falling, the standards are falling. I don't know why. What is it with Jamaica? We don't cross. We are wingers, and they don't cross the ball. Everybody want to put it on the carpet. What about those crosses? And when they cross the ball, who's going to be there to head it on? Bowser cannot head the ball. Bowser is weak. Bowser cannot head the ball. And that is why I say, why not try to improvise and work with Nanalo? Why not convert him into a forward? Because we don't have the forwards. And we have no creativity. What about Phillips?
Really no, John.
No, I'm serious. I'm dead serious. I mean, I'll stop saying it. I'm going to say it every week.
You really want the World Cup qualifier coming up? We have
Anthony's Butters.
Damian Lowe up front.
Damian Lowe plays centre forward.
Anthony Butters Carbet was a midfielder and he was converted into a central defender.
Yeah, but I am not. No. But hold on, John, man. You make it. I'm saying.
All right. Sorry. Yeah.
Was Butters Carbet converted into whatever while on the national team, or did I play that position there at the lower level?
Oliver Clue put him at centre half and taught him how to play central.
For which team?
And he was playing midfield for the country all the time. And then Jeffrey Maxwell decided, no, you're going to play at the sweeper role.
No, John, that suggestion is far-fetched, John. No, low up front can't work. Low that.
You know that. Yeah, that's
I know his ability. I know what it required to be a centre forward. He doesn't have it.
Well, I'm telling you that I think he has it. I think his aerially is far superior to everybody on the football.
Yeah, but that's the one aspect of the game, boss.
I can't speak when I express myself just like how you express.
No, I know, but yeah, I'm just no, all right.
I tell you, no, I have seen people convert this.
Yeah, but people with the ability still, not low.
I've seen T got go to Israel and play wing back. I've seen.
I'm not saying people can't convert it, but Leo doesn't have the skill set to be a centre.
That's what you think.
It's not the way we think. You know, obviously, my boss.
You know, any hard, him kick like a horse.
No one hard can score goals, my boss.
Him kick. Listen, I said, him run, him strong like him father. Him kick like a horse with both feet. Aerially, him far superior to everybody.
No, John.
I may feel like him and him intimidating.
No, sir.
You understand? But anyway, forget about that. I just say this coach, it was last night that I realized that this coach has been sacked from his last 7 duties. Sacked, literally sacked, And this is the man we picked up. You know, me call him Laughy. Him laugh at everything. I'll smile it. I mean, I like them kind of demeanor. Him no looks, him no know. You come at the team and people tell you what to do. Assert yourself. Put your own thing in the football team and make it look like we can't play football.
All right,
we don't look like we can't play football, Virgin.
All right.
John, we believe it. And
you for someone so see, but a long time and thing.
You have your views
about this thing. We don't. I get. You're right. We can't play football.
All right.
I get the credit, It's me first used to say so, and then beat me, But I get to me right. That's that say. But take the credit I get. What we used to say though is that Jamaicans oftentimes think we're actually better than we really are, especially the local band players. I will take another break. Music when I come back.
Apply for your NHD refunds at nhd.gov.jm or via the NHD app. Do not click on any links offering to help you. The time by the NHD is
2 o'clock.
Working a Teleton, yeah. Teleton! What's up, Pastor Lee?
The Teleton is what's up, Bishop.
What time is this?
Sunday, March 9 to Sunday, March 30, 2025. With the Teleton revealed during the church service starting at 11 a.m. Call in and sew or make a donation online and add in all your donation details.
This is a listener-supported gospel radio station winning the lost and the least for Jesus Christ, changing lives around the world, one person at a time.
If you are blessed by this radio ministry, please donate to keep the station on air by donating online, www.omegaradio.co. Cash App, $WOIB 1019, Zelle 954-773-4444, or for our local friends in Jamaica, NCB 361 400 372, or Jamaica National 200-0026-7789, or write our headquarters for the Caribbean in Kingston, Jamaica, 1780 Road, Kingston 5, Jamaica, or our U.S. headquarters at 11030 Wilds Road, Coral Springs, Florida, or the Omega headquarters in Europe in Nottingham.
If we have been a blessing to you, help us to be a blessing to others in Jesus Christ's name.
This is Wayne Manning
and Elizabeth Manning saying thank you in advance
for your generosity and your support to this station.
Can't even, no. Without you holding my hand.
Praise the Lord. Greetings and salutations to all of our wonderful, wonderful friends all over Jamaica. Listen, this is Dr. John Wayne Manning from Omega Church and Omega Radio. It has always been my dream to establish community work here in Jamaica. Television, church, humanitarian work here in Jamaica. And as you know, we have been doing the radio since 2022. The time has come that we're calling all helper, kingdom-minded citizens, putting together this team in Jamaica. We're looking for helpers, kingdom-minded helpers, from hospitality, humanitarian, administration, coordination, media, for television and radio production. If you're looking for more and you'd like to be a part of this team from Omega Center, Jamaica, I'd like you to give me a call. 876-204-9356. If you'd like to do more, serve more. This is for serious leaders that really, really want to make an impact in the life of our fellow Jamaicans for the Lord Jesus Christ. Text me at that line, and a member of my US team or European team will reach out back to you. Thank you, and God bless you. I hope you're ready to serve. Text me at 876-204-9356. A member of my team will reach out to you expeditiously to expedite this help. Omega Center Jamaica local team invitation. Be a part of it. Let's change Jamaica and make Jamaica great again.
Down on my knees, I've learned to stay.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, welcome back. Time for music, brought to you by HM Paints, for people who dream in color. This one is from John Mark Wigan, Work.
Yes, Father. Push up your hand and say, we've seen how you work. I feel how you work. I see how you work, Jesus. How you work it. Yes. When I see my problems, you see platforms and stages, Jesus, that you understand, don't Jesus? I'm sure you're amazing, oh, in every season, you still work. You're the remedy, you still work. In the battle, Lord, you still work. To give me victory, you still work. On my mountain, in my valley, Lord, yeah. You're working for me, working for me. The enemy came up against me, but my God nasty. Oh yeah. But I was alone, like he didn't know God watches over me, protecting against every wickedness. He goes before me and behind me, working on the things that I can't see. Good Lord, in my problem, let me still work. You're the remedy, you still work. In the battle, Lord, you still work. The giving victory, you still work. On my lungs, yeah, in my valley, working for me, working for me. In my mind, you still work. In the marriages, you still work. In the money, Lord, you still work. In the mortgages, you still work. On my mountain, them you work. Valley, Lord, you work. You're working for me, working for me. I see how you're working, and feel how you're working. We see how you're working. There is evidence you're working. It's all around how you're working. No one can deny you're working. You're working for me, working for me. You're never done. All over my body, you're working. All over my body, you're working. You're working for me. You're working for me. My problem never still work. You're the remedy, you still work. In the battle, Lord, you still work. To give me victory, you still work. On my mountain, then you work. Valley, Lord, you work. You're working for me. Working for me. Yes, Jesus. You've always been there. You've been faithful. Your hand is still on me. Your hand is still on me. You never stop working. Working for me. Working for me. All over my family. All over my family. All over my family. You're working for me. Again and again. Again and again. You're working for me. You're working for me. All over this ministry. All over this ministry. You're working for me. You're working for me. Again and again and again and again and again. Yeah, Lord. You're working for me. You're working for me. Again and again. Jesus.
All right, that was Work by John Mark Wigan. And that selection was brought to you by Etchkin Paints for people who dream in color. So what we do now, Pastor Hoyt? Talk to me. Go back online. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Afternoon. I see you there.
Yes, Cece. Good afternoon.
Yeah, man. So, more able to explain to me when him say people are talking for the top of them head. When they come on to Jamaica and getting some erroneous calls against them.
All right. Cece wants to know what. Go again, Cece.
So when Jamaica has gotten erroneous calls against them, how do you describe talking off at the top of people's head? Like, what do you mean by talking off the top of your head?
Because we say big teams get the more of the call, and we don't have no numbers. We don't produce the evidence.
Orville, you always come here so with passion that you can't go further than cricket. You don't know numbers.
I don't.
No, which numbers? Give me the numbers. You have never given us any number.
You need numbers for us more.
Passion. Notice where I know it's me need numbers.
Hold on. You need me to provide numbers that more like boys were playing cricket in the 80s than now.
Listen, just say a passion, and I'm asking you.
And one way to measure passion.
How do you know we are less passionate now than before?
I'm going to answer.
The measurement?
I'm going to answer. Mass participation is one way to judge a national passion. And if me have to tell us more little boys used to play cricket.
I know you have to tell me just a talk off the top of your head.
No, it's not a top off of my head for no some more youth used to play.
That kind of different. That kind of different, CC.
When Jamaica,
CC, I understand.
Jamaica was in the national stadium and Damian Lowe scored the goal. And USA pundits, the biased USA pundits them, was saying it is even a goal. It was so blatant.
But I'm not disagreeing. It was a bad
so what I'm saying to you is this. When you're talking about off the top of your head, Ecuador and Jamaica in the in the Copa America. Blatant penalty. And Jamaica did not.
And I'm sure you
When
can give
people-
me 15 more examples of blatant calls going to the big teams. Maybe you could give me 100 such examples. It doesn't change the point that small teams sometimes gets called their way as well.
Like St. Vincent.
So give
and the
me
Grenadines.
100 cases where big teams get called.
Alright,
Does
so
not
let
prove
me put
nothing.
it to you like this. Jamaica has gotten calls against them when even VAR is in.
And I'm agreeing with you.
Hold on, man. In the St. Vincent and the Grenadines game against Jamaica, VAR wasn't. I don't think VAR was a part of the game. So if the referees will make mistakes.
But hold on,
when you go
but hold on a
against big
CC,
teams-
but hold on a CC, man. Isn't that same referee that would have been in the VAR rule? That the same referee would raise the flag.
No,
about-
listen to me, I said, Zidane. I am saying to you, against the bigger team.
No, man. But
VAR
remember,
is
you know,
always-
CC. Listen to yourself, man. Nobody on St. Vincent appealed for an offside, yet the official still raised the flag
It was a
against
it was a poor
against
poor
the big
call.
team. Against the big
It was
team.
a poor. Listen to me, I said, it was
Against
a poor call.
against the bigger team.
Zidane, so listen to what I'm saying to you now.
You
when Jamaica
no, but
goes
before
to
you go
play
there,
against
CC,
USA,
you are saying that
Alright,
big
move on.
teams
Move on, Carl.
automatically
Come
get
like-
the call, and I'm saying
me not like me never said that. I don't know like.
no. That's why
listen to
me.
people, brother.
That's why me
When
ask
they
you.
never talk, I know
CC,
I
I know quite.
listen.
CC, don't. Me not, you notice from a day, me not really want to come. Can really come for.
No, because you don't know, listen. Me have to,
I am.
me have
Then
to
that
read
is
my
what. That is why I'm asking. Are you saying that as a rule, big
Generally.
and I'm saying how
nothing is in absolutism.
And I'm
nothing is in
all
absolutism.
right, fine. You said that already.
Generally,
And I'm saying, how do we know that
get
such a
more
statement?
calls
What
for them
evidence
than
can you?
smaller teams.
Yes.
Generally, it
Yes.
doesn't mean because St.
And I'm
Vincent
saying you
is
said that
one
already. Make a move to the next question.
All right, go on, go on.
Thank you very much. Brother, I don't know if it does work with the. I am saying you have said that. Fine. Now, if me give you a thesis statement to write, do big teams get more cards in their favor than small teams? So
I
me give you that.
won't say that because it's not absolutism. We no reason.
So tell me what would be your statement? Let's say that you had to do a paper on this. What would your paper be? And what would you use to substantiate the claim? Him gone?
Hello?
10 wins.
No.
You're going in and out, CC.
Hello?
Yeah, hear me?
Yeah, we're hearing you again. Go on.
If you had to write a paper on it, tell me what your topic
let me
would
answer
be.
your question. No, let's
Go on.
answer your question. Just like how you say, the best team doesn't always win, but more often than not, the best team wins, or the better team wins more often than not. More often than not, the calls go against the smaller
No, but
team.
me can provide evidence that the better team win more than the lesser team. And I can find number.
And I'm saying to
When
you,
Arsenal
if
play,
we could do a
give me a side. Brighton, Hove, Albion, and Arsenal are
could
going to
do
win
a
more
sample
games.
size. We could do a sample size.
Then, all right, here's what I'd
Showing
want you
that
to
more
do.
often than
Here's
not.
what I'd
But
want.
anyway, me not believe
What-
at that point.
And I'm saying,
nothing is absolutism.
CC, I'm not talking about anything absolute. I'm saying it is not absolute that small teams beat, that big teams beat small teams either. But I'm saying,
it is not absolute.
Right,
Say
but-
small teams doesn't get calls as well.
no, but I'm saying I could write a paper and provide examples that at the end of reading this paper and the evidence I'll present to say that big teams. No,
I could write a paper.
you couldn't
and-
write a paper.
First of all, I
that-
could go in a World Cup. For example, you can't tell me we can't do Orville.
But I could also write a paper
I
where
could
small
give you-
teams get the call over big teams
This
as
is
well.
the
You know?
problem we have. You speak, you are speaking. Then listen to me say a while ago. Me could write a paper and we say, 2022 World Cup. And I go through the entire World Cup and write a paper where the bigger teams get the call more often than the smaller teams. I could go back now.
No,
and
man,
go to
I
the-
don't know if you could.
I could go to the Gold Cup. I could go to the Euro.
No, but I don't know if you
go to all
could.
of these
I don't
tournaments.
know if that evidence exists. Me no know. You are just talking off the top of your head
The evidence is me I talk about it. You see, this is the problem.
because you don't have
Give
any
you
such
example,
evidence,
and you
big man.
keep on talking
No,
about
you're not
talk
giving me
about
no
it.
example.
You come from the radio, come talk about passion off the top of your head. Stop it, brother. When I tell people and I tell people about top of them head,
Hold the
you
line,
is the
CC.
king
Yeah,
of-
CC,
you-
hold the line.
You're,
Hold the line,
operate-
CC.
you're operating emotionally off the top of your head. That's what you're doing. Citing, coming to a conclusion without presentable evidence. The all the nice way you make up now, Chief. We're coming back after.
the JSC Group, Jamaica Stock Exchange, Jamaica Central Securities Depository Limited, and JCSD Trustee Services, providing a fair, efficient, and transparent stock market for over 45 years. The time by the Jamaica Stock Exchange Group is 2:15.
Paul, I need help with my vehicle cost this year. It's going through the roof. You think I should call Keith?
You're mad. Don't you want a system that easy for you?
Yeah, man.
You want the best price boat here too?
Yeah, man. I bet you want real-time alert and island-wide coverage. Yeah, man. So the smart choice is Hawkeye.
They will give you a free 30-day trial.
Yeah, man.
Hey, tell me something. You ever say anything but yeah, man?
Yeah, man.
Just say yeah, man to Hawk Tracker from Hawkeye. Call us at 926 Hawk. Conditions apply.
Residents of Manchester, the Jamaica Customs Agency will be in your parish on Friday, March 28, 2025 from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. for Customs Meets the Community. The Town of the Community Tour edition will kickstart this exciting tour in Christiana at 10 a.m. Then navigate into the parish capital, Mandeville, for the grand finale at 2:30 p.m. Get information on all things customs, contactless clearance, the Customs mobile app, incentives for farmers and manufacturers, and so much more. That's Customs Meets the Community, the Town and Community Tour edition in Manchester this Friday, March 28th from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Jamaica Customs, reaching our customers where they are.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
Before we rejoin CC, I just want to remind our listeners about the telethon. We need your support to continue the great work we are doing. Our goal is to raise $138,000 US. Every donation brings us one step closer to fulfilling our mission. Now, here's how you can contribute at Cash App, $WOIB 1019. At Zelle, 954-773-4444. PayPal, visit omegaradio.co. Bank transfers, account number Omega Church Broadcasting Network SA Limited. The NCD account is number sign 361-400-372. JN account, the number is 200-0026-789 or 267789. So let me just do that one again. This is for the JN account number. Number sign 2 followed by 4 zeros, then 267789. For VMBS, account number 713-520-287. Sagicor account, number sign 550-546-5778. And for those who prefer to call in and donate with debit or credit card, you can call 954-900-4310. And the toll-free line is 877-494-0253. The Jamaica straight line is 876-613-9129. And you can also contact us via WhatsApp at 876-319-1140. All right, CC, back with you.
Yeah, I was going to say still the game against St. Vincent, where me see the coach to me seem like him now. In terms of his in-game management, it's the same like Al Grimson, but in terms of poor in-game management. And then the fact say, the overall style of play for the team, from the team come here, we could have seen Al Grimson appear like a more defensive, low block style Zidane. But we're not seeing what necessarily Steve McLaren is trying to do, because even the first game, Soleil Makala give her the ball a couple of times. And second half, you don't take him off. Oh, that Zidane, you don't, him look like him last on the field.
Yeah, man, he look completely out of his depth.
Exactly, and you don't take him off. And then, to me, the only thing we can say is when I look on the player, I always tell people this. Everywhere you go in the world, you know, a lot of teams are exporting players. Players export the most. But when I look at some of the big countries, they have coaches too who are exporting. The Spain, all of these countries. When I look on Jamaica, we don't export a lot of coaches. What I mean by this is that we don't have a lot of coaches leaving Jamaica and no coach in the USL. Even the USL or some of these leagues. So when I look on the players, some of the players are still playing in leagues above where the coaching pool. And then when you try to get a coach like a Steve McLaren and him come here, it's almost like, to me, he's not making a difference because he's not bridging the gap, because he's exporting some players to mesh with some other players in Jamaica, and I don't know. He just don't understand how to get the best out of some of these players.
All right. All right,
CC.
CC.
He just can't reconcile it.
CC, what I want you to do.
I want to say one final
CC,
thing
you
we
know how
want.
you just you can't get enough time on the radio back for yourself at no time, man.
Brother, I don't need a million time on the reader.
You don't?
So nobody say them things. Because I have some little fool people who feel like some just want them on the reader. So you understand what I say? So I don't need a million time on the reader.
Why you come?
No, I explain one thing.
Again?
You understand what I say? I explain one thing.
CC, why you come on the radio with so much attitude,
Some of them need to I say no bag of things. Some of them I don't want your disciples to run out and go to want them on the radio all day. Because when you say things like this, that is what they do. The mindless zombie. Here's just the one thing.
Here's what I'd love you to do before you say the last thing. I don't want you to do a paper, do a piece, do a presentation of this the statement where you make that usually big teams get the favorable.
I will stop them foolishness, man. I just tell you something a while ago.
What foolishness?
Here what? Bless up yourself. I don't want to say nothing more on the radio. Because I don't tell you a thing. You're the king off the top of your head.
What
you
Mr.
don't
Wrong
come
like
here
that?
with stats. You don't come here with numbers. You don't come here with nothing.
You're wrong.
You come
I
here
did.
With fashion. You
No.
come here with printing. First
Let
of
me
all,
tell-
Arville, when we had this
No, man, but you say you're
I
done.
gave
So if
you
you're done, give me a chance.
participation.
But you know, say you're done.
I gave you participation. I gave you the stadium. I gave you social media. And you know what you said? That can't, you know, use that. Use passion. So you simply don't have any
But I'm
criteria to measure certain things.
but I'm
so how you at them off the top of your head you use.
Let me
you
tell you.
can't come tell me about.
Then
you are
CC, you say you
off the
don't
top
want
of
to
your
spend
head.
unlimited time on the radio. You're not listening to me. I said now.
No, I'm just tell you. Because
Then
you come and insert something in the last
But let me
part
say
and you
something
make
to you
them know. So you're the king of. You don't need to tell me nothing more. You're the king of off the top
All
of your
right.
head.
When you're off the radio, listen to this one. All right, CC, we're done. When I say passion, he says that I don't bring numbers. One of the arguments that I've constantly pushed on the radio is that we have to get numbers. Liquor boys are playing. Now, I might not tell you that 800,000 used to play in the 1980s and at 200,000 are playing now. But everybody with any more they come off common sense know that when we were dominating is when we had the greater participation of liquor boy playing cricket. So that has been central to my argument. That I don't bring numbers. No, I may not give you exact numbers because nobody can give you that exact. But the principle is when we were dominant is when we had more people playing. And more people playing mean more passion for the song. So CC is talking rubbish that I'm not coming with.
Yeah, but for some
evidence.
things, you know, you don't necessarily would need the direct numbers. For example, the most popular music Jamaicans listen to, you don't
need no numbers.
If you know, say as a dancer and a reggae
There
over gospel music.
There you go.
Yeah.
To know that we were more passionate about cricket than we are now.
Yeah.
Then we need one numbers we need for carry.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's CC. We take some text now. All right, give me the
Text message. It's now time for text messages on the sports desk.
I find it extremely strange that callers and hosts alike mention heritage players' performance and not Jamaican born. Bull called and mentioned Gray and Pinnock, but not McCullough and King, who were main culprits in the game. Not sure if Orville spoke about the West Indies Breakthrough League yet, but I'm really looking forward to seeing it and Redwood perform. I'm looking forward to seeing JJ, that's owning JJ, Jordan Johnson, and Redwood perform for Jamaica and that Barbados team looks unstoppable. Yeah, man, I've done even an interview about it on this program talking about that. You could have called it the BCPL. Why the coach keep bringing Dixon and not playing him? It makes no sense. Also, the team did not look good, but please, you all don't worry. Start up the local base team because we can't do it none of that. I know at least 5 people who know about Benzema after I do a song about him. Same thing with Leon after TJ paid homage. Therefore, dancehall indeed helps with the popularity of individuals. Now, of course, it helps. Any coach put low to play center forward should be fired instantly. Good day, Bull. Spanish Town Wears number 77 and coming from college overseas. Ligan. Russian Mary coming from Black Lions. This is Flacco. I hope Bull understand that. I'm not sure what that is. One more. All right, let's go back on 615-2841 or 676-6968. We go online. Hello.
Orville.
Yes, sir.
Box. As a man.
Box food.
Oh, box food.
You see, as a man who love talk about having numbers and something to back it up and them thing there.
Yeah.
To a certain degree, you know, sir, CC. Me I like support CC, you know. But him have a point. If drive home my point, Orville.
Yeah.
There are a whole heap of articles out there, a whole heap of university professors who write papers on the cricket and them thing there.
No, man, if we're talking about in the West Arab, I can give you, and I've said it. The amount of schools no, but I've said them. The amount of schools who used to take part in Headley Cup and Sunlight in the 80s, not the same amount of schools that we know, and I've said that. So it's not that we just come with the more liquor boys used to play high school cricket than more schools used to enter that.
Yeah, and I think what CC echo some of the things that other people understand.
Yeah, but hold on. Do I need to come with numbers for know some more Jamaicans used to listen cricket than now?
It's not even being broadcast now on the radio anymore.
Do I need to come with numbers for say the reason why cricket is not broadcast on radio is that the media houses know they won't get sponsorship, so they don't buy the feed? What evidence more we need to bring? That cricket we're not as passionate like one time.
My general comment on that is, and I think it's shared by other people.
Yeah.
When you encapsulate a reason into something like passion that is so intangible that you can't necessarily measure it, it's kind of hard for people.
Can we measure the passion for Jamaicans for reggae? Yeah, it's not something where you can take a tape measure. We know some Jamaican people examples they don't give love reggae music more than how them love calypso. What should I come with? There are some things that are known and obvious, man, where you necessarily can't put a tape measure on. We know that. So stop supporting CC and him rubbish.
The game.
Yes.
The game. You see, before that coach, when that coach had it announced, I was in one of the few people I say, yo, we don't know nothing about that coach, yeah. Or we know enough about that coach where we need to think about what we are doing.
Yes, I remember.
And when I pushed back, the retort was that the reason we get that coach because it can bring in some more players.
Yes,
right?
yes.
Can bring in some more heritage players.
Yes,
right?
yes.
Since we get that coach, how many new heritage players we get?
Hayden, the other one that you narrate, what name again? Holgate, the same name?
Holgate.
Yeah, Holgate. So that's two. Who else? That's it.
Okay, but you know that the number one player that we said
we can't get him all now.
Coach could get us is
still can't. Mason Greenwood. Mason Greenwood.
Exactly, because of the Manchester United
link.
Connection.
Yes.
Right. So at no point did anybody tell us about the tactical level of this coach, the different ways that he plays or anything. All they told us was he's going to get us more hate.
One of the narratives at the time was that he's a modern coach with modern way of doing things. You remember that modern argument?
Yes.
Yes.
No. This is during the time when Leon Bailey said that he was the main recruiter. You have to understand that as well. But it is my opinion, it was my opinion then, and it is my opinion now, that we go to England to get heritage players. We don't go to England. We shouldn't go to England to get coaches.
Hold the line, Boxer. We're coming.
Tracy, who you go give on now?
You're too fast. Hey, me I got Jotex now for buy up my sugar bun, wine slice, bulla, coffee strip, and marble cake, plus some raisin bread, banana cake, and the best rock cake for the picnic them.
Me can get some?
No, go buy your own. Hey.
Jotex Bakery. Visit 20 Gold Street, Kingston, or call 922-5768. Open Monday to Saturday, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. Delivery island-wide. Jotex Bakery. So nice, so right.
Conditions apply.
Are you looking for unbeatable deals? Look no further. Fosrich is having a super sale. March 19 to March 30. Visit us in Kingston, Mandeville, Draxall, and Montego Bay. Discover amazing deals on hardware items, electrical items, chandeliers, flood lamps, LED bulbs, and much more. You cannot afford to miss this deal. Come shop and save at the Fosrich Super Sale. March 19 to March 30. Only at Fosrich. Open Sundays.
Residents of Manchester, the Jamaica Customs Agency will be in your parish on Friday, March 28, 2025 from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. for Customs Meets the Community. The Town and Community Tour edition will kickstart this exciting tour in Christiana at 10 a.m. Then navigate into the parish capital, Mandeville, for the grand finale at 2:30 p.m. Get information on all things customs, contactless clearance, the Customs mobile app, incentives for farmers and manufacturers, and so much more. That's Customs Meets the Community, the Town and Community Tour edition in Manchester this Friday, March 28 from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Jamaica Customs, reaching our customers where they are.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, back online. Hello.
Yeah, Orville.
Yeah, man.
Zidane.
Yeah.
The best coaches in England in the EPL are not British. Additionally, England does not export coaches around the rest of Europe. I see no reason why we should go to England and get coaches to coach our team. I would feel a lot better if I got a Latin American coach who's familiar with what happens in the Americas than going over there to get this coach, for example.
Is the nationality of the coach all that important, or the quality?
The quality of the coach is important. The nationality in this case is important because British coaches in generally don't compute well when they move outside of Britain. Even within their own system, they don't. So it's not necessarily nationality as much as it's the quality. But if we got a Dutch coach, for example, if you look at the Dutch league, the best coaches in Holland are Dutch, and they export coaches all around the world. We cannot say the same about England. So I am not impressed. Never was with this hire, and I think we should use sleep mark best with Wagwan.
Well, let's hope we don't find ourselves in a group with Costa Rica or Panama.
Not Costa Rica as much as Panama.
We definitely can't get Panama. But to find a way to make sure we don't get that don't happen. We can't adapt.
Quickly, Richard King. With the ball at his feet in that game, he became Damian Lowe. Just long passes, aimless passes. Him look.
I won't isolate.
Let's hope he plays tomorrow.
We're not going to isolate none of the regulars because all of the regulars, them, did ordinary for the most part.
Yeah, but you have to understand the bar should be a little bit higher for this man that we've been begging for to get a lot of time in the national team. So it means not a sure pick. And he didn't do anything to
solidify. Yeah, man.
And one big up Leon Bailey for one thing.
Why I'm brave.
Taking that penalty.
One time, I don't want to Leon Bailey is a madman, you know. When I see Leon Bailey, I take with the ball. I say, is Leon Bailey serious?
For taking that penalty. Can you imagine if that penalty they miss?
He couldn't come out. I mean, if it's an injury and go back and stand with that.
This would be the refrain. Why Leon Bailey take the penalty when Bobby Reid up on the field?
No, it would not have been that nice. It would not have been that nice, so you put it.
Trust me. But why big him up for taking
Yeah, and then he was so calm now in just nonchalantly rolling it to the other side, boy.
Yeah. But big up on yourself. Let's hope for a better performance tomorrow.
Yeah, man. All right, Boxwood. Thanks for the call, man.
All
right, so that was Box 615-284. You know, one of these days we need to ask Box how he came by the Box. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, Rocker.
Yeah, man. Greetings to all,
Yeah, man. Respect.
Well, let me start here. I went to a game with Waterhouse and Veer Thursday. Why I pay $1,000 to enter, and I could pay about 10,000 was a lot of entertainment, but you had to be in the stands to get it. Oh my God! Zidane?
Yeah.
My God! Some certain things were said though.
Yes.
You have to be there to hear. I cannot repeat it.
Yes.
But I think that the game turned out to be what it was, and as soon as the JC player came onto the field.
Yeah, that's Dylan John. That's Dylan John, former Phoenix Academy.
Last year, heads, man.
Yeah, man, all hell broke loose.
Yes, man. It's a lot of things. Let me move fast.
Yes.
Yesterday, I really watched a tactical game on that cow pasture between Portmore and Chapelton. Chapelton closed down very well, and I actually saw what Mr. What's his name again? From KC coach. What is
Vassar Reynolds.
But Mr. Reynolds was trying to implement.
Yes.
I mean, even the attacking players were working so hard to prevent crosses from coming into the box. I actually like that. The only thing I never liked about it was the fact that it was on a cow pasture,
Yes.
Now, on Friday night, I looked at certain things. Errors were made in the game. And I think these errors would have been overlooked if we had won the game, maybe handsomely. But I'm not going to try to do certain things. So let me say it how I saw it. I saw Sule McCullough on the ball, the defender spread to give him option. The ball turnover, Richard King sprint to close down the player. The player faked as if he was going to go inside. And as soon as he took another or transferred his body weight,
The man gone.
the man changed angle and left him.
That youth was a quality player doing it. One of the few players that actually could on that.
He is.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, it's not as if the defender was in position and the Vincent Chance broken us, He was over on the flank, if you look back on the video. And he was running across, and you're running across to a fast player. Any little shimmy he does, you're in trouble.
Yes.
And I think if he had fouled, I tried to foul.
Red card.
Maybe it would be a red card.
Not maybe.
Then
defender,
so therefore, that is the reason why, as a former defender, I don't beat him too bad. Because I would rather still having 11 players on the field than him committing a foul, get a red, and then we struggle still.
Yes.
But, and I hold Zidane, as I said to Orville, I don't know what it is, but when it comes, only one time I ever see our national team put down the ball and pass it around, and it was a team that I saw was either the assistant coach or the coach of with Omar Daly, that team.
Oh, Bradley was his assistant. Tapa was the head coach and
yes,
Bradley was the assistant.
That was the only team I saw pass the ball well.
Yeah.
Now, what I can say on a critical side, I think our more herald attacking players were playing to not get injured. Believe me. Because the opponents were slide tackling and they were tackling everything. And I saw where our players were trying to avoid being tackled.
Rocker?
Those are the things that hello?
Yeah, but we're hearing
Hello?
like something in your mic. Or in your
Yeah, so those were the things that I observed from that side. I hope that
What's that coming in, Rocker?
Yeah, man. There's a feedback. We're getting a feedback.
Still there? Is it still there?
No, better no. Stay right
Yeah.
there, Ray.
Okay. I hope that at Sabina we can have a better performance and things turn out better. But believe me, I am not sure what we want to do. And Zidane, the approach play is so poor. You can count to 5 seconds and a player don't pass the ball to another player. And when you're watching sensible football, you count 1, 2, 3, move. 1, 2, 3, move. 1, 2, 3. So I'm not taking up more of the time. I'm not pleased, but I'm still going to support what I can see. All right?
Yeah, well said, sir. Well said.
Yeah,
Still our team. Still need the support.
All right.
But they probably need the support now more than ever. I said the coach calling out for Ram Sabana, the way the St. Vincent team got good support as well. Oh, we stay now. All right.
Talk to us, Asta.
6152841 is Cat over there this time. Oscar must say alone.
Well, he needs to start playing some better football. Because part of the reason why you pull out the extra support, is are we going to be entertained, coach? So, yeah, man, St. Vincent, you need to play some nice, better football against St. Vincent, man, if you want people to come on. I remember it's not free to come in.
There you go. All right, let me just get this in. We are in need of $138,000 and every donation brings us one step closer to fulfilling that mission. And here's how you can contribute. Cash App, $WOIB 1019. Zelle 954-773-4444. PayPal, visit omegaradio.co. Bank transfers. Account name Omega Church Broadcasting Network SA Limited. NCB account number 361-400-372. Jane account number 200-00267-789. VMBS account number 713-520-287. Sagicor account number 550-546-5778. And if you prefer to call in and donate with debit or credit card, you can do so at 954-900-4310. Toll-free line is 877-494-0253. The Jamaican straight line is 876-613-9129. And you can also contact us via WhatsApp at 876-319-1148. All right, so those are the numbers that you can touch base at. We take the break. We will be back.
Working at Teleton, yeah. Teleton, what's up, Pastor Liz?
The Teleton is what's up, Bishop.
What time is this?
Sunday, March 9 to Sunday, March 30, 2025. With the Teleton revealed during the church service starting at 11 a.m. Call in and sow or make a donation online and add in all your donation details.
This is a listener-supported gospel radio station winning the lost and the least for Jesus Christ, changing lives around the world, one person at a time.
If you are blessed by this radio ministry, please donate to keep the station on air by donating online, www.omegaradio.co. Cash App, $WOIB 1019. Zelle, 954-773-4444. Or for our local friends in Jamaica, NCB 361-400-372. Or Jamaica National 200-0026-7789. Or write our headquarters for the Caribbean in Kingston, Jamaica, 17 Aining Road, Kingston 5, Jamaica. Or our U.S. headquarters at 11030 Wilds Road, Coral Springs, Florida. Or the Omega headquarters in Europe in Nottingham.
If we have been a blessing to you, help us be a blessing to others in Jesus Christ's name.
This is Wayne Manning
and Elizabeth Manning saying thank you in advance
for your generosity and your support to this station.
The Jamaica Anti-Doping Commission, JADCO, needs your help to eliminate doping and keep sport clean. If you have concerns about any doping activity, you can share the information with JADCO anonymously. The information you share will be treated with the highest level of confidentiality. Make the right call if you see something, say something. Protect clean sport. Protect our legacy. To report doping activity, call 888-429-5232 or visit the JADCO website at jadco.gov.jn. A message from the Jamaica Anti-Doping Commission.
residents of Manchester, the Jamaica Customs Agency will be in your parish on Friday, March 28, 2025 from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. for Customs Meets the Community. The Town and Community Tour edition will kickstart this exciting tour in Christiana at 10 a.m. Then navigate into the parish capital, Mandeville, for the grand finale at 2:30 p.m. Get information on all things customs, contactless clearance, the Customs mobile app, incentives for farmers and manufacturers, and so much more. That's Customs Meets the Community, the Town and Community Tour edition in Manchester this Friday, March 28 from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Jamaica Customs, reaching our customers where they are.
You're listening to Omega Radio, broadcasting live. Omega Radio, Omega Radio, Omega.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, welcome back. By the way, there's a big doubleheader at Jerusalem tonight. Mullines versus Arnett Gardens. Mullines, I think they are 5 points outside of the relegation zone, and they face Arnett Gardens. And then in the feature game of the doubleheader, it's Waterhouse versus who's the Waterhouse player? Let me check. I don't want to give the wrong. Harborview. Waterhouse versus Harborview. Harborview not yet safe because Humberline got some points recently, and we see Chapperton Maroon moving away. So while the slide continues, although they drew their last game, it's not looking good for them, but who knows? So I think those two games would be interesting tonight. And as Rocka said, the atmosphere at Jerusalem is also maybe not as good as Arnett, but great atmosphere down there as well, and great entertainment. So we're going to come watch some Premier League football so we can discuss it tomorrow.
All right, indeed. That is something that you could do. All right, make we get a new call now. We haven't gotten any brand new call since the day. So if you're listening, give us a call on this one. 615-2841 or 676-6968. Yeah, we can do some text in the meantime. All right, let's go. You ready? Did I marry?
Text message.
It's now time for text messages on the sports desk.
Let me get it correct, Zidane. Are you saying Leon Bailey is more popular than Sherika Jackson? If this is what you're saying, what absolute nonsense you utter on the radio. You said this on Friday, strike one, and again today, strike two. Come tomorrow, try your best not to strike.
Well, I said it before Friday, actually.
This is Purple Man. Who is Purple Man?
I'm not sure. But tell Purple Man I said it before Friday, and I said it today, and I can say tomorrow and tomorrow that Leon Bailey is more recognizable than Sherika Jackson. And Chris Gale is also more recognizable than Sherika Jackson in Jamaica as well.
Good day, Orville and Zidane. I was one of the men that was clamoring for Miguel Coley, but JFF got for the big name coach. But honestly, so far what I see from the coach, I think Coley could do a better job. This is just my opinion. I think the time has come to put McLaren under some scrutiny, and he's not looking so bossy. But let's see what happens in the World Cup qualifiers. I agree with Box Food fully. We need to stop the hiring of English coaches. This is special one. Special one, give the thing a card. I appreciate the text, but we'd prefer the card, especially a veteran reader card. Like Bobby Reed missed his last penalty for us at the stadium versus USA. I think that played a part in why Leon took this. All right. Final one. I'm really tired of CC. He's the worst caller. Run him off the show. But trust me, I don't think he's the worst caller. But CC has not been doing well of late. That is what I'm prepared to say. And about last few weeks, he was on the rise again, but I don't know. Based on today's call, I'm not sure what CC is saying. All right, Zidane, maybe you them one here. 615-2841. 676-6968. The lines are working, yeah?
Yeah, man. People are texting my phone about things when I say on the radio, man.
But we don't know why the text, man.
Them further than me on the radio.
Good afternoon, Orville and Zidane. Is it possible for you to get the coach for an interview?
That's Steve McLaren.
Wouldn't be tomorrow, I think. Maybe after tomorrow.
I think they did a press conference. When they did a press conference, they like to do one press conference and they
rather than move from media house to
media house. Yeah. do their press conference and let you hear. I think the coach mentioned that we got a plethora of chances in that game and could have easily won the game. That's in St. Vincent is that low that even though cuss out the Jamaica team, they got 3 clear-cut chances. One on one, it's one that Sula Makala missed. Unbelievable. I would have scored.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, man. Hello. Hello. Not hearing any sound there.
Not sure what's happening.
Then when the striker, the Arnett Garden striker came on, the former St. Andrew technical player, he got a clear header as well. So we got quite a number of easy chances for real.
All right, let's try again.
Pinnock got one as well.
Hello.
Hello?
Yeah, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon. I mean?
Yeah, man, you're on. You're live.
Yeah, man. Ricky Tang, man.
How you doing, Ricky Tang?
Yeah, wow, we're there, man. Zidane.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that Cleveland team that swept the Raptors?
Yes.
I try to remember that team. A friend of mine, we were discussing it this morning, and he said that Raptors team was a favorite. Is that true, Zidane? Can you back up that?
The Raptors team that was swept
by LeBron James was a favorite.
Which one? That's the one they faced them after Kyrie. If it's the one after Kyrie, then yes, I think there was a year when after Kyrie left that the Raptors went into the series as a favorite to beat the Cleveland Cavaliers.
So that Raptors team could have beat that Cavs team. What about? I think at the 2017.
Yeah, man. When Kyrie left, the Cleveland never special. Remember, Kevin Love never special on Cleveland and never boss. And then Kyrie had left, so it was left. Yes.
And then the gentleman went to say, all right, we're going to match up man to man. You understand? So tell me, you would have bet your money say that Raptors team could have beat that Cleveland?
No, because I believe that it was close enough. And LeBron James is the greatest basketball player of all time, and he was well in his prime at the time. So I would have picked Cleveland to win that series.
Yeah. Well,
so the LeBron was the difference maker.
LeBron James, boy. I don't know. Only a man with dislike LeBron James will bet against LeBron James at any time. But anyways, Zidane. So, the Liam Bailey and favorite thing, more popular. So you believe that Liam Bailey is more popular than Sherika? I saw the lady name.
You don't know her name?
Eh? What the lady name?
What do you mean you don't know the one name? Sherika Jackson's her name.
Sherika Jackson. Yes.
Yes.
You believe that Liam Bailey is more popular than her in Jamaica?
Yes.
And why you say that?
All right. First of all, I think Liam Bailey has a head start because I think Jamaicans follow football generally more than they do track and field and sprint. So him start with a head start. Sherika, I'm going to break it down for the people in now. Sherika Jackson now close that gap on Liam Bailey when she goes to the World Championships and especially the Olympics, because now the hype comes with that big stage and all of that. But then what Liam Bailey does now is more of a bigger social media presence. And I know for sure that the biggest platform you have to market yourself is social media. That's why the big digital Flow, all of them, they are doing their business more now on social media than anywhere else in the world, anywhere else now. So I think that's where Liam Bailey gets ahead of Sherika Jackson overall, for more Jamaican to recognize him as opposed to her. Yes.
Okay. Well, I disagree with you, and the reason why I disagree with you, because in Jamaica, sprinting, track and field, sprinting is more popular than football.
Okay.
And Sherika and the sprinters them will have more flavor amongst the young people than Liam.
So you're saying more communities across Jamaica, they find the football sprinting more interesting than football?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not talking about the community now. I'm talking about the two individuals, Liam Bailey.
No man, I know what you're talking about, but you gave an example of you think that sprinting in Jamaica.
Yeah.
People love it more than football. That is one of your reasons you gave.
The popularity of it.
Okay. I hear.
That's what I'm saying. So I would give the edge over Sherry.
I disagree with you about that reason that you give. I think your better argument should be Sherika being a superstar when she goes to the Olympics. But may not help you with that. But I think that should be your main argument.
Yeah.
All right.
But you must make Pioneer come defend him arguments. Did you hear?
All right. Big up.
All right, boss. Big up.
All right, so that's Ricky Teng.
Ricky Teng it was. Yeah. All right. So where's we got to? Thanks for the call, by the way, Ricky Teng.
All right. But I mean, if I know some would have at least one person who come out straight and agree with me like that.
The sprinting more popular than football.
Jamaican sprinters. Jamaican sprinting and Jamaican. Amongst Jamaican. When I just started, people think I was a madman.
No, that's what he agreed with.
Well, no, that
well, he said sprinting is more popular in Jamaica than football. He never said anything about Jamaican sprinters and Jamaica.
No, but me not think sprinting. Me not think a sprint over England or a sprint over Taiwan more popular than a Jamaican.
No, but I'm not having those discussions then.
So for me, it's if you know what I mean, fine tune there, because there is no way me I gonna tell you say Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi and Neymar and them man they not bigger in a Jamaica than they are just as big than our sprint. So I never
well, we love football first. You know? Yeah, when I love Neymar, then football. We love football first. So that's why we don't love Neymar and Messi. Yeah.
I wasn't arguing those. 615-2841 6766968. We invite you to call us and hear what you all have to say.
Yeah, it was nice to hear from you, Ricky Tang. Yeah, tear up the place. So 615-2841. That's 615-2. Oh, so much people want to text me and I want to call the program. We can't have more listeners than callers, people. Especially the overseas gentlemen. Yeah, man. Cause a lot of persons have flown in for champs, you know. Well, that is not a debate. No. The biggest sporting event held in Jamaica, annual, is champs. Champs cannot compete with some stage shows, you know. That's what champs big enough.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. So, yeah, people flying in their numbers to come and support their various schools. Right up until Saturday. And the atmosphere, it's great, man, in the stadium. It's if you're not work and I sat there champs have it. Yeah. You're nice, man.
Yeah.
If you're not working, man, you're going to see a lot of people you know, you know. Come over here, man, because this come over here, son. And there's something nice that happens, you know, when them call you over, you get something to keep your the vibes going, you know.
Yeah. But you know, in later years, we kind of find watching champs
better.
I don't know.
Okay, you get
used to it.
Yeah, you get used to
about 15 champs already.
Ready.
So
you know? Yeah. So maybe it's that.
Maybe that is. And you get to see, you know, the usual replays and all of them stuff.
No, man, from a journalistic standpoint, if you're not working at champs,
yeah,
it's best if you're at home watching. You get all the information and the knowledge of the people, so you can come discuss it the following day. Yeah, so
we go back on. Hello. Yeah.
Hello.
How it is?
David, man.
Oh, the improved David. How are you?
Improved David. Well, I don't think about a couple of months ago, and Zidane did endorse the coach when they find out saying it's for special, and the record no good.
No, well, I said he does have a resume. You don't get to coach England if you are a regular coach.
Yeah, man.
I never know how well, I never know how good he would
last
do.
A year, though. Less than a year, them fired.
No, but the fact that you could get that job to begin with must mean that you were viewed at a certain level.
I mean, let's just say not so hot. Anyway, Jamaica not have a coaching problem. We're just not good.
I don't think his coaching is the problem either. Me telling us that coaches at national level is overrated. You know? Coaching on the day, match day coaching is overrated in sports. You know? The man them have to be good. If you want to be good, coach can move you from 80 to 90 or from 70 to 90, but you have a good to begin with, and we're not special at football.
Yeah, the same position we did in the beginning, and no change. We're just not good. So
not special.
I'm record no hot either.
Yeah.
Everyone going fair. So I don't coach have problem. We need to put in some proper infrastructure and some good field and thing. And send the coach them go get some training and all and stuff, and then we can improve the football.
You see, when I look at how our athletes make do with very basic equipment, why is it that our football and then excel, truly excel?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, understand. I don't get it.
Yeah.
Hold the line. We're coming back.
Yes, sir.
Straight to Western Sports for all your track and field needs, like spikes, high jump equipment, throwing implements, hurdles, not to mention your team tracksuits, running tights, vests, and shorts. The time by Western Sports, the sports people, is
3 o'clock.
You're listening to Omega Radio, broadcasting live. Omega Radio, Omega Radio, Omega.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
Yeah, David, back with you. David, we're back with you now.
Yes, I will. 2020 cricket.
Turn on it. We hear in the background noise.
Okay.
Yeah.
You hear me now?
We're hearing you, but we're hearing the big guy behind you as well. That's the problem.
You have to beat this thing.
Well, the man where I say you have to beat the zinc, you either have to move from him or have him move from you.
I'm gone, you know.
I'm gone, you know. But me still hear the man. I would zinc him while you beat.
I'm gone, and I'm beating the zinc again.
All right. Yeah, what say you now?
2020 cricket. Since Chris Gayle not play again, such man have a better record than him.
Who is
in
such man?
2020 when I put on the maroon shirt.
Who is such man?
Nicholas Pullen.
If he has a better T20 record than Gayle?
Yes.
In West Indies colours?
Yeah.
I'd have to check. It's not coming up off the top.
I'm at the leading score in 2020 for West Indies.
4 runs.
Nicholas Pullen. For over 2,000 runs and Chris Gayle 18 something.
What average? What's their average on strike rate?
26.
Who averages 26?
Respectively. Chris Gayle 27, I'm 26.
For the West Indies?
Yeah, 124, 6.
Huh?
Them type on that.
Hold on. No. Tell me what them average for West Indies.
26 and 27 respectively.
And that's all them average for West Indies? In T20 International?
Yes, man.
And them strike rate?
Strike rate 126, man.
No, man.
127.
No, man. That's our average.
130, yeah. 136 and 137.
I said then close?
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. Splitting hairs here, man.
Time more run. Time I leading player now. I'm like that for 2020 where the maroon short is concerned.
But hold on now. He has played 90. He has batted 97 times.
Yeah.
To Chris Gayle 75.
And this guy.
Well, it's still pretty close to overall, in terms of what they do per game,
And this guy of Anchorage score fast and with a better average with less game.
What that?
Even Lewis.
Oh, Lewis 60 innings. His average is 129.
Yes, and him 151 strike rate.
So for West Indies, Evan Lewis better than Chris Gayle.
Yeah, when they put on the maroon shirt, about the better than Gayle, and Gayle did have it.
Wow, this is interesting.
Yes.
Surprising.
Then the stats will show you look why.
No, I'm saying you're right. So I'm saying it's surprising.
If I tell a man that they are argue with me, I have to stop my brother.
Yeah.
If I tell him say on the face everything now, I know because he's not a student.
60 innings for Evan Lewis, 29 average, strike rate 153 in West Indies colours. Maybe we have to look at the break it down in terms of what they do against who now and where.
Against who?
Yes, we have to break it down to that. No, man, yes, to separate them now. So you break it down to see who performed how against the top teams and like at World Cup and big tour.
No,
I'm saying, but I'm saying, so they're in the conversation. So I'm saying what you need to do now is break it down. So you look at opponents' face.
Yeah.
And what they do in big tournaments as well when the pressure is high. You know?
Yeah.
To do the separation.
Well, they say two girls known as the T20 guy, they are the league thing and beat up the ball all about.
Yeah.
Them called regular. I'm not understand the game to that level, sir. Them cricket is different.
Mm-hmm.
So you see how well you do at the highest level.
Yes.
Yeah. Now that's the thing there.
Boy, may I tell us say when me tell us say you improve. And normally there's a very good point you're coming up with it. Because
yes.
I didn't know that it was that close between
Yeah,
Poole
man,
and
the man there do better than Gale.
you know it.
Get carried away with the league, you know.
Yeah. It's a good point. It's a good point. Because I wasn't even aware of some of them stuff.
Yeah.
Keep improving.
All right, my boss.
Yeah, man, big up.
Music time now, brought to you by Edge Campaigns for People Who Dream in Color, though. And this one is from Chalice. That was very popular. Good to be there.
It's a rocky road, yeah, so rocky. Down the road is rocky. It's the only way we've got to go. So roll children of Israel and ride on. Even the fire down below. It will be good to be there when the gates of Zion are closed. Good to be there. Good to be there. It will be good to be there when the gates of Zion are closed. Good to be there. Good to be there. You can't find your way with gold and silver. Can't find your way with sticks and stones. You got to walk across the river. Children of Zion going home. It will be good to be there when the gates of Zion are closed. So good to be there. It will be good to be there when the gates of Zion are closed. Good to be there. Good to be there. Good to be there. Down the road is rocky. It's the only way we've got to go. We've got to walk across the river. Children of Zion going home. It will be good to be there when the gates of Zion are closed. Good to be there. Good to be there. Good to be there. It will be good to be there when the gates of Zion are closed. Good to be there. It's a rocky road, yeah, so rocky. Good to be there. It's the only way to go, yeah. Good to be there. Gonna leave the fire down below. Leave the fire down below. Oh yeah, below. Good to be there. It's a rocky road, yeah. Good to be there. It's the only way to go, yeah. Hey, good to be there. It's a rocky road. Good to be there. Hey, good to be there. It's the only way to go, yeah. Hey, good to be there. 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 Oh, yeah.
All right, so that's Chalice singing about Good to Be There. And that's your second and final selection, brought to you by Edge Campaigns for People Who Dream in Color. We go back online. Hello. 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 Lord have mercy. What happens? The person does leave the line and make a what? Hello, you're live if you're hearing us. We'll start that one out.
Oh boy.
In the meantime, the number is 6152841. Somebody clearly on the line. And not sure why they would have an open line and not be responding. But we're trying to sort that.
Mm-hmm. All right. Or you get the 676 as well. 6766968 or 6152841.
Yeah.
Percy is ready now. Hello.
Yeah, what are you going with?
Yes, Christopher Lynch.
What going, big man?
Since Boxwood, me hear Boxwood echo something. A scream for Miguel Coley. Now get a coach, basically. Now there's nothing different from like a topper. Now I see the ball is no different now when topper did that. So that kind of just deflating. I don't know how you be excited when you go see a coach where you say modern. Never hear nobody go for no. I don't have nothing against but you don't go for those.
Yeah, while we are hearing you clearly.
We are hearing you clearly, but the technical people said you need to talk about it.
Oh, I don't know.
Keep going.
My sound good now?
Keep going, Chris Lynch.
Yeah, I know we get tricked though. Can't go for a 70-year-old man and talk about nothing modern in that, brother. No, I'm not even age prejudice or whatever them are, but no, I never hear nobody go for no 70-year-old man in no business.
Yeah, that would be kind of strange that he's more modern than much younger people.
They probably 60, probably are raising it, but nothing was modern in that, and it's frustrating because we kind of get out of the algorithms and things, and we get a loophole out of it because the team did frustrated and want to leave. And we just think we just make a bigger mistake now because there's nothing different to give me any hope when you look at how the team play and then you look like you point out Zidane, quality players I would think should have come in and look good. Them don't look good.
Yeah.
And it's not no top opposition where I play for them don't look
good.
Man. So the coach have to get blamed for that.
Hold on, was he the coach as well against Cuba in the stadium? Yeah. It's McLaren?
And that's why
no man, this
is just get the job and they probably are gonna say me just get
that was his first.
It was his first game.
Yeah.
No, we have to be careful of this man, I know then.
But
we have to be careful.
It don't look good. It just not look good.
Because remember the first set of official World Cup qualifiers, it was still what's his name? Algrims,
Yeah.
So we don't know what this man is going to do in a competitive World Cup qualification game against weaker opponents,
But it don't look good so far. So may I echo back to that because me did I say that before. When me hear the names them come out, I may say, why can't we just realize that me like Boxwood, somebody did a press me for say what type of coach. I'm gonna say get somebody from this hemisphere who understand what them have to work with. Because my big thing Orville and Zidane was some of them European coaches don't understand what them are come deal with. And more somebody from our hemisphere, from South America or somewhere like that, will understand the limited resources and the limited talent pool where them have to work with. So them will more look to fix it up and make it look good. That's how we meet it. The coach can prove me wrong, but we're still on board because obviously we want to work. But I don't have no faith in that. As for Ricky thing and basketball now. Zidane, you remember I talked to you about this,
Yes.
You know the year Ricky thing attack?
2018, not 2017.
Remember I talked to you. Same not talk about the Toronto we get sweep.
I don't remember how it going on about, but I know that there was a year when Toronto was seen as the year for them to get out of the Eastern Conference, so they were ahead of.
That was it.
Yeah, 2018. Yeah.
Just before Kawhi got here, the year before Kawhi got here.
Yes.
So I'm going to tell you what happened. This is why LeBron James, Ricky Teng Anderson said, this is why we think LeBron James are the coach in everything.
Yes.
The man then make a trade, D. Wade, Isaiah Thomas, Derrick Rose.
Yes.
All of them, man. They start the season. Season did go on. just before February, them traded them Monday.
Yeah, team was struggling badly.
Yeah, man. Lawrence Jr. come in. The next kid from him that Jazz now, but him there
Clarkson.
Lakers with Lawrence.
Clarkson
come in.
Yes.
And the man them light it up a 50 game. Me don't know Cleveland. Kevin Love did that, of course. But me don't know Cleveland win 50 game that year there, you know?
Yes.
That is why we think LeBron James had to go to that. Then the first round where them play against Pacers, it looked like them doom because them never really get no quality. Lawrence Jr. them young in height and
Hold the line, man. Yeah, man, you're correct, man. That year it was like, because remember Toronto topped the East. Toronto topped the East that year. You know, they actually Cleveland came fourth that year. Now that me I remember. Now so I think 3 teams finished ahead of Cleveland that year. Hold the line. We take a break. We're coming.
Taxpayers, if you have outstanding taxes, now is the time to apply for the Special Arrears Settlement Program. Pay outstanding principal amounts on corporate and individual income tax, education tax, pay as you earn, GCT, special consumption tax, asset tax, and partnership income tax. To get interest, penalties, and surcharges waived. GCT filers, to benefit, you must submit your application in writing. Offer available until March 31. Don't miss out. For more information, visit www.jamaicatax.gov.jm or call 888-829-4357. Tax Administration Jamaica, working together to serve you even better.
The 2025 is the Grace Kennedy Boys and Girls. Champs will be as exciting as always with the top boys and girls. Schools challenging for high school track and field supremacy. Join Omega Sports for high-class analysis and commentary as we put you right in the middle of the action from wherever you tune in. Live coverage of the 2025 is the Grace Kennedy Boys and Girls Champs is sponsored by Distinction College. Now registering for new classes on May 3rd. Access to information, right to know, power to change. Quest Security, the best security. Hepburn Glass Supplies. Quality service is our priority. Tax Admin Jamaica, working together to serve you even better. Edge campaigns, changing lives, 1 gallon at a time. Hawkeye Electronic Security Company, electronic security, securing what matters. Azan Supercenter, the superstore for your home and more. Western Sports, the sports people. And Spectrum Insurance Brokers, setting the industry standard.
You're listening to Omega Radio, broadcasting live. Omega Radio, Omega Radio, Omega.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
Yeah, welcome back, Chris Lynch.
Yeah, man. So me try explain because I think me I did communicate back then Zidane and I tell him say LeBron I go win it and he is there the edge of it and I say, boy, you're reason a bet against LeBron, brother.
Oh, that was the year as well,
because
when me say.
Look on the team,
yeah, man.
Look on the team, they're not supposed to win. They're not supposed to even sweep Toronto, brother.
Yes.
Sweep them
Toronto in the end, yes.
Because remember say Pacers with what the boy name on Pacers. Lance, what name?
With which one of them?
Lakers one of the time,
which one of them?
This
the one that blew in LeBron's ears?
Pacers.
The one that blew in LeBron's ears? I don't remember his name.
Yeah, man. If him down there get Cleveland trouble here, Pacers bring them to 7 game.
Yes.
By the time the man them up in a 1 game and it look like Cleveland doom and a head out, you know.
Yes.
And a head out, right? And then here comes Boston the very next season. I think Kyrie did hurt. Him never avail him. But Jason Tatum them did very good.
No, Kyrie wasn't out, my boss. Kyrie wasn't injured. What are you talking about? Kyrie wasn't there.
That mean,
Remember say Kyrie asked for trade, you know. Kyrie Irving was not there for the final year in the fact that they went to the finals, you know.
Oh, that means no man, I'm not here because Isaiah Thomas them swap Isaiah Thomas for Kyrie, you know.
Boss.
Them swap Isaiah Thomas for Kyrie.
Kyrie was where you're talking? Boston or Cleveland?
Boston.
Oh, Boston, you're talking. Okay. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, in the Boston. Now that may I say,
okay.
Because that was the trade, you know, the swap between Kyrie and Isaiah Thomas.
Yes,
and
okay.
And then a plan out, brother. So And then here comes Boston, and then here comes Toronto. And me say, boy, Toronto must just sweep for them. Toronto already so long, because Cleveland went to 7. So Toronto already so long, I come off a sweep, I think.
Yeah, man.
And then them get a sweep.
No,
So
man.
them should have win it.
So yeah, man, you're right, man.
And
So
DeRozan.
that's why people said Cleveland LeBron punked the Raptors and DeMar DeRozan them. They were heavy favorite. They were heavy favorite to beat the Cleveland Cavaliers that year because Cleveland was up and down and they made trades in the middle. Yes.
Based on quality of play.
Is that Ricky thing alone? You're correct. Archibald will learn sports as well. So you're correct.
I don't know who me are correct now since Ricky Ten come on the radio.
No, it was they were discussing it this morning. And hold on, let me tell you what the argument. Come on. Pioneer was saying that LeBron James used to punk DeMar DeRozan. That's why I'm not too rated. And Archibald is saying no, that wasn't the case because Cleveland always had the better team. LeBron was always on the better team when he faced Raptors. And Pioneer was pointing out to Archibald, who don't understand the sport. That, listen, no. There were a couple of times when Toronto Raptors were the favorites to win and were expected to win, and that was one particular year. And they got punked for true.
But this is the same year when J.R. Smith got on now, when the man lead down Golden State, and the man supposed to get the first win, From him not get no win. Remember when he was supposed to go back with a basket, and him never do it? I think it's the same year. My notes are the same. Because the man them up on an eye and them try to steal a game down a Golden State. And Golden State ended up with him because J.R. Smith must have did some foolishness at the end of the game.
Yeah, man.
Him get a ball.
I remember the game. Yes.
And the man them got beat Golden State in the first game of J.R. Smith. Do the business.
And they end up getting swept. Yeah, man, end up getting swept. LeBron had 50, one of his better playoff games in history. Him dribble, him hold on upon the ball and dribble back out, thinking that he might run down the clock or something. Thought he was in the lead. Yeah.
LeBron is the goat, brother. Because nobody expect the team to go nowhere. The man them got 7 with Pacers, with Lance Stevenson. That's his name.
Yes.
Him did a clown.
Hold on, they went 7 games in that series as well, but because they went 7 games with Boston.
The man go with Pacers.
And they went 7 in the conference finals as well against a young Boston team, No, man, Toronto got punked for true, man. Toronto had no business getting swept by that Cleveland team, so they were punked.
Brother, the man them trade at the middle of the season because they know LeBron never left the next year. At the same year now, when Kawhi go at the next year now, Kawhi go to Toronto go win,
Yes.
The same team just taking off DeRozan, Laurie.
Marc Gasol ended up there as well.
Yeah, at the very next year he went. So, it was a good team, brother. That the Cleveland team never have no business going to the final, much less a sweep Toronto.
It's true, man. He look away, man.
Pioneer did right.
Yeah, man. Pioneer was correct.
The man
and he's usually not right, so.
But yeah, man,
but Archibald and G-Star G-Star was right there. So hold on, man. Forget about thing, man. Forget about this. So CC and Archibald, who usually wrong out when it comes down to LeBron, was wrong once again.
So CC did a behave like him.
He was going around. He was going around with my boss. He was arguing against that they were being punked by LeBron because they had the better team and they were seen as the favorite. Yeah, man.
I never see I take me here now and I say, take me now.
Yeah, man.
So when it comes, and I mean, say, you did wrong, I say, I pick good, from an unbiased perspective, nobody should pick Cleveland against the team. To be honest.
Yeah, man, you're right, man. I think I
that. But it's difficult to pick against the King. It was difficult, but anyway, let me go to the
I'm aware. Big up. Yes, big up yourself. All right, we'll move on, Kat. All right, so you hear it coming in. We'll put it in the system. Hello?
Yeah, man. I mean,
great Pioneer, man.
Where are they? I'm telling you, 3 before me, I'm there, I do some business in the city. So
yes.
I never expect to get through it. I'm walking from some of the nights.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man, do that.
All right. So that thing in my ear, Ricky Ten with now. I'm going to come address it because, it's not an argument.
No argument.
Because, listen, I don't know me, I'm not the biggest LeBron James fan. But the truth is that he owned that Toronto.
Yes.
All right, in 2016 when they won the champion. All right, so this was with Kyrie and Kevin Love and everybody.
Mm-hmm.
They actually met that Toronto team in the conference semifinal.
Yes.
All right, they beat them 4-2.
Mm-hmm.
The following year, Toronto kept getting better. They met in the conference final. Then, and the Cleveland won. Cleveland swept them.
Yes.
Mind you, in 2017, Cleveland had home court. One had finished. I think Cleveland had finished. No, Toronto had home court. They had finished one place above Cleveland. I think that's it. But they were swept in 2017. Now, in 2018, Kyrie had left Cleveland.
Yes.
Toronto got Serge Ibaka. They also had Jonas Valanciunas, which to me was one of the, if not the best big man, if not the best big man, one of the best big men in the league that year.
Yes.
Then, playing at a very high level. As a matter of fact, he was big in that series. I remember one game he had 21 points and 21 rebounds. I think that was in game 1.
Yes.
Of that series versus Cleveland. And also Toronto had home court advantage. Since they started the series in Toronto. And they were swept. And as a matter of fact, by the time, I can remember game 1 went to overtime. Toronto was up big in the first quarter. They were up very big in the first quarter. I think they were up probably by about 15 points in the first quarter. At the half, they were still up. And then Cleveland came back. And I think there was a big shot. Well, I don't remember who made a big shot for Cleveland and tied up the game at the end of the game and went to overtime.
Mm-hmm.
And Cleveland won that game 1 in Toronto. And from there, look at the spirit of the Toronto team was broken.
Yes.
They were owned from there. They came in, I think in a game 3, them put up a little resistance in a Cleveland. And that was broken. And they were swept again, brother. It was embarrassing. So much so that people started calling Toronto LeBronto.
Yes.
Because people were saying that LeBron owned the Raptors. So for me, it was a non-argument. And the argument started when Archie was asking me who I thought was king of the mid-range. Whether it was DeMar DeRozan or Shea Gilchrist-Alexander. I tell them to listen. The kind of ratings I give Shea, I can't give to DeMar DeRozan because of the fact that and in a year when he was expected to get the better of Cleveland, he was owned by LeBron.
Shrink.
DeMar DeRozan would in that regular season, Zidane averaged 23.
Yes.
In that series, averaged 16 points.
Yeah, man, him shrink.
That's probably the worst. This is a man who normally averaged 20 in the 20s in most playoff series and play.
Yes.
As a matter of fact, I've seen him play a series them average as much as 27 and 28. And in that particular series, he averaged 16 points.
Yeah, man, you shrink.
Way below par. So, Archie and Ricky Ten.
And CC.
Well, CC, I go to Google and pull up some information and try to come defend. But in a real time, watching that series in real time, it was rather embarrassing. For
man, it was, man. I remember for sure, man.
Yeah. You were the number one.
And that is the reason why they didn't hesitate to trade him, because they promised that they would never trade him. But when they looked at that one, they said no.
He was traded in July, Virgin. That trade happened in July.
Yes.
So they didn't wait till too deep in the season. They traded him as the season ended. As the season ended, they traded him that year. So and the history. Well, we know what the history was. He went to San Antonio. Kawhi came to Toronto, and we know that Toronto. Kawhi gave Toronto a title. So it is what it is. See, it's a quick call, my brother. Because they have some business. So it's a big up on us.
All right, big up yourself, Pai. All right, Pan.
Honor.
All right, so we're coming up to the 3:30 break. So let's take that cat and then start afresh on the other side.
Baptism 2025. Omega Church and Omega Radio present our 2025 baptism. Jamaica, you have listened to Omega Radio in Jamaica. I'm telling you, we are here, ladies and gentlemen. We have scheduled a water baptism at the Bob Marley Beach, scheduled to take place April the 5th, Saturday, April the 5th. At 9 a.m. For further information, you can call me if you're in Jamaica, gave your life to Jesus Christ by listening to the Real Talk Show or listening to Omega Radio. It's your day. Give me a call at 876-204-9356. Baptism, baptism, baptism. Oh my goodness, it's your time. You need to be reborn.
It's now time for Sports in a Minute, sponsored by Edgechem, Western Sports, Megamart, Spectrum Insurance Brokers, Danjel Auto Spares and Accessories Limited, and Fosrich.
Former Bangladesh captain Tamim Iqbal is under close observation in hospital after suffering a cardiac arrest during a domestic T20 game in Dhaka. 36-year-old opener who represented Bangladesh in 391 games between 2007 and 2023 was playing for the Mohammedan Sporting Club on Monday. Tamim, Bangladesh record run scorer in one of the internationals, complained of chest pains after taking the field in their Dhaka Premier League fixture against Shingpokoro. Plans to transport him in a helicopter were abandoned as his condition deteriorated, and he was instead taken for immediate treatment at a facility in the capital. And that's your sports in a minute.
Sports in a Minute was sponsored by Edgechem, changing lives 1 gallon at a time. Western Sports, the sports people. Megamart, best value by far. Spectrum Insurance Brokers, setting the industry standard. Danjel Auto Spares and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10, and shop number 10, 1A Chapelton Road. Call 876-929-9146. And Fosrich.
Listen up, Jamaica. At Fosrich, everybody's getting a solar water heater. $20,000 deposit. 6 months to pay. What a deal. Fosrich Financing.
You're listening to Omega Radio. Broadcasting live. Omega Radio. Omega Radio. Omega.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right then. So it's down to the final half an hour today. So it's the ankle leg, basically. 615-2841 or 676-6968. We'll go back online. Hello.
Hi, Orville, can you hear me now?
Yeah, Michael from St. Thomas. Yes.
Okay.
Not hearing your boosted way now, and I'm not sure why.
That's all right. I have on a headphone and, can't hold the phone in my hand. But anyway, what are the attributes? What is a coach supposed to do? Yes.
Organize team, select team and organize them in a way to give best result. In terms of strategy and tactics and style of players.
All right. Just looking back. Kappa's record, is it much better than Al?
But I'm not sure what the record is. Like
Tappa, a pretty reasonable good record for Jamaica.
Yeah, but I'm figuring
I don't know how they compare head to it.
Weren't you doing good with Tappa?
Well, good is relative, There were a lot of people who were calling for him head, which means that there were some results that the public never liked.
When it got in the big round of the World Cup qualifiers, he was struggling. The team was struggling. Okay. So a decision was then made.
I hear the argument, who do we blame, the coach or the player?
When you look like the way you look against St. Vincent, coach that.
No, we're not talking about St. Vincent.
You can't have... No, but Cuba will struggle against Cuba at home as well. I look at the Cuba team as well. So this I get too regular now, man.
Our performances are getting worse.
Yeah. I like it. I'm concerned about it.
Yeah, you mean if it said that the South American coaches would have been much better? Is it that no South Americans are interested in this position or what?
Well, I don't know if any were approached.
Because we have a track record of Rene Simone.
We don't know if any.
Is he European or South American?
No, man. McLaren is English.
No, I'm saying Rene Simone. I mean, it is said why we don't go to South American coaches. And then I asked the question: Is Rene South American or European.
Yeah, man, and we've had other Brazilians coaching the national team as well. Lazzarone was one more.
Yes.
And there was another one, I forget his name. But at least 3 Brazilians have helped to coach national team.
So which is the money that signs off on coach?
What is the money?
No, which body? Hold on, let me come up.
Yeah.
Who signs off on our coaches?
Right now, Rudolph Speed and the technical committee.
Okay.
And I suppose with the JFF hierarchy is approved.
Okay. Well, I'm wondering also, what is the criteria of coach to employ a coach? I mean, our criteria. You have any idea?
Some of the way you think I'm not sure of the question. I'm not sure what you're asking.
Okay. Shouldn't track record dictate who we employ?
A track record of winning, of doing what exactly?
We're being a good coach because I just heard on it while I was coming in. This gentleman that we know of was fired 7 times.
Well, I don't know if he was fired 7 times, but coaches being fired is not new, you know.
I know, but it means based on performance.
You could argue that this man's resume as a former England national coach, is as impressive as most coaches who would have gotten to coach the national team at the time when they were going to get the national team.
Okay, all right. On the other side of the coin, have our players gotten worse over the years? Our national players or just Jamaican on a whole?
You're asking some very tricky questions.
Good questions nonetheless.
Yes.
Have we gotten worse from when?
I think we have gotten better.
Since Simone?
I think we have more option in terms of quality players to select from now. The pool is wider in terms of quality.
Okay, so it means that then what happened? Why? So let us say the team that qualified for World Cup compared to now, the side now is better than that side?
That team,
that's one team though, you know.
That team that Simoes had was a team that lived together, played together. That team probably played 300 games. So everybody was more aware of their own rules and their own functions. Everybody were friends. Basically, in the last part, them bringing the 4 Englishmen. But by and large, these were players that lived together, sleep together, travel together, train together every day. So there was greater chemistry on and off the field. Since that. So I don't know that individually they were better players, but they certainly played better as a unit than most of the teams.
So what do you think could happen to change our performances? What do you think ought to happen?
Why? I don't know if the problem can be solved at the top level. I just think so with the fundamentals of football. When I watch the Jamaica team play virtually against anybody at all, Jamaica is never the team that look the most efficient at the basics in football. The basics of controlling, passing, running into space. We always look like we come second in them something. We have good defenders, good goalkeepers, and quiet, and that is what prevents us from, because we very rarely go and dominate that's something that knock and bounce up. So I don't know about me think you can ask national players to learn that something, the spatial awareness, when to make the run, technical abilities for control and put on and pass. Me think them you they have to learn them something long before they get to the national.
But the one player in the squad, the one player in the squad that could be decent at that was on the bench, and the callers Friday was telling me that they don't want to see him on the field. So maybe Tariq Magee, the one decent player we have at that, control, knock and pull. He was on the bench, and people are saying no for play because he must struggle in the JPL.
No, but here's my thing with the knocking and passing game. I don't think any one person can make a team look good enough.
No, man, but I'm saying at least we have one of that type, and he wasn't on the field at all.
Yeah.
So we have a mentality where we don't want to.
We don't want them kind of player. No. Because here's what me think the coaches them say. You see them kind of player like Magee, them usually don't give you a lot on the defensive end. Them used to say that about Jeremy and Hugh. So because the coaches them know say Because when me pick it up as a midfielder with passes on my foot, you have to know where to run to, you know. And the money have to run go so, you know. And the money have to come feed. I don't believe if you put Diego Armando Maradona amongst the Jamaicans, him still all look good. But it's not going to make us a great passing.
Messi. We know
If you put Messi in the Jamaican setup, it would not make us a great passing.
Wow.
None at all. Because
so it goes down to the individual players.
A great passing team is exactly what that means. A team. Are we not a great passing team?
Well, let me tell you, when I was much younger, I never really made much teams, just my college team.
Yeah.
But there were coaches like Spanner, Jackie Bell, and when you go over Santos Brethren, these people were teaching us to pass. Okay, that's what I don't know what is happening now.
But let me you said this thing about passing, and I was saying it to somebody in the stadium the other day.
Yeah.
Jamaican players struggle even to make basic passes. You stand up right there, so and for pass it to you, the same color shirt like me. We struggle even to do that under pressure and when the space is tight. But great passers don't just pass to you, you know. What great passers have is the ability to time your run. So them know that man here, me go pass it in a one space. I know the pace that he travels, so that by the time him get there, so he might go in a position now to do what his second move is. Me I go pass to you because sometimes me I pass in one space that I expect you to run into. And that requires understanding of football. It's understanding what runs do I make. Because sometimes the great pass, maybe 20% of the time, the great passers pass dead to a man, you know. Maybe more than 60-70% of the time, especially in the opponent's third, is passing it to a space where me know say you have to go you know. But that opponent know how they run, and me know if you time your move. It's a little bit more complex than me just knock it to you. Because if you say me can pass the ball to you, me can do that right now. But in a game situation with moving parts and everybody are run, everybody are move and dynamic, can I string a pass between two defenders so that you will overlap or get it exactly at this point? That requires a little bit of technical knowledge, but it also has a lot to do with your understanding of how moving parts operate. Jamaica no good at none of them. No.
And practice. Let us just leave out practice.
Yeah, practicing with the same set of people.
Practice.
Well, but man, we're supposed to do better than that.
Last time we spoke, we talked about passion.
Yeah.
Going back to passion. If you have passion, it can happen. And I'm saying what is missing really now. I mean, with technology being advanced as it is, and more money in the game, I'm figuring people would take this thing more serious.
I could talk about it another time, boss. We have been at it for a little bit.
Right, I know we have, but food for thought.
Food for thought. Yeah, man.
Have a good evening, family.
Respect, Michael.
Indeed. Big up.
We go back online. Hello.
Hey guys, how y'all doing? Dangerous in 5.
What going on, Chateau?
I haven't heard from you in a while.
You've been absent.
It's sort of difficult to get through. the lines are very tricky these days. But you guys know that already. It's no fault of your own, but the lines are tricky to get through on.
All right, go on. Yeah.
Yeah, man. So finally, somebody has been able to get Orville to be more specific in terms of what he means when he says passion. And from what I get from the phone call with Jan Cece, you're saying that the metric you're using is participation. Sorry?
One up.
Now do that, Orville. If you do that, you're going to make CC laugh off of you.
CC can laugh all he likes.
No, because what you said at the start was valid. You rarely present numbers to support your position. No, the man pressure you. You go out and instead of metric you're using.
I never said that. One up.
What did you say?
I said that he said that I never bring numbers, and I said I have. But that doesn't mean
what numbers you bring? What numbers?
More schools are playing Headley Cup cricket now. I mean, then than now.
That's the numbers that you use.
That's one number that can be. More little boys are playing cricket then than now. Now, how do I know how many little boys? But we know that is a numbers game. That the numbers are on my side of the argument.
So then the question is to be asked.
Yeah.
England has experienced a drop in participation numbers in cricket. In fact, data from 2016 to today show that the numbers dropped by as much as 35%.
The numbers of who? The numbers of what?
People playing cricket in England.
The numbers of liquor boy where I play.
All levels.
Oh well, me don't know that.
Okay. All right. Cool.
I don't know. I don't know.
Hey,
that's
sir. Answer the question.
Yeah.
How come them not poor like the West Indies?
Me don't know, big man.
Maybe them don't. Your metric. We're using your metric.
I don't know the answer. That's something that will have to be studied.
Let me look at something else.
Hold the line. Hold on. Let's take the final break. Let's come.
Residents of Manchester, the Jamaica Customs Agency will be in your parish on Friday, March 28, 2025 from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. for Customs Meets the Community. The Town and Community Tour edition will kickstart this exciting tour in Christiana at 10 a.m. Then navigate into the parish capital, Mandeville, for the grand finale at 2:30 p.m. Get information on all things customs, contactless clearance, the Customs mobile app, incentives for farmers and manufacturers, and so much more. That's Customs Meets the Community, the Town and Community Tour edition in Manchester this Friday, March 28th from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Jamaica Customs, reaching our customers where they are.
The CEF.
Say hello to great opportunity.
The Credit Enhancement Facility is securing more loans for MSMEs. With the new CEF, you can get security of up to 30 million, simpler and faster turnaround time all through your financial institution.
Say hello to great opportunities.
The Credit Enhancement Facility from the Development Bank of Jamaica. Visit www.dbjcef.com for more information.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right. And by the way, more people were watching cricket then, not just playing. I mean, I know how one numbers we need to prove that more people used to watch Jamaica cricket than Senior Cup cricket. And
I change your metric now.
No. What am I saying?
So you want to use watching cricket now?
I'm saying I'm using a lot of things. That is one other way.
Orville, you're going to look like a clone in the conversation if you keep moving.
I'm not moving. I'm giving you additional.
What do you want to use? As
numbers playing. All right. Numbers playing. Numbers watching. Numbers having an interest in the game.
So do you do? Okay. All right. Cool.
But we don't know the numbers.
Cool. So next set of thing, we know that New Zealand increased their participation rate from the 90s through to the 2016-2017. And according to you, the West Indies had fallen participation rate.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah.
So how come the West Indies had a better under-19 team than New Zealand during the same period?
These are dynamics that I'd have to study about. I don't know what the dynamics in New Zealand were.
Go back to some more research. No, Zidane. Zidane gone?
Yes, man, I'm here.
Zidane.
Yes.
So now the West Indies Cricket Board has recently introduced what them call a breakout league.
A breakaway.
Some people, breakout, whatever they want to call it, league. For the man them who hardly play in ODIs, hardly play in a T20, and this is to be able to give them a platform to showcase their skills to the world. You heard about it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Same West Indies Cricket Board that now tell academy players that they're going to engage them for an entire year. Same West Indies Cricket Board that increase the money that the man them make from regional cricket and increase the number of games. Now, Zidane, you know, I think the West Indies supposed to ask back to some of this money that they've invested in all of these cricketers.
They was asked back for money being invested.
You don't think the West Indies should ensure that they get a return on these investments that they are making?
They're not going to get money through sponsorship once they have a West Indies team. That's how it go.
What do you mean by that? I don't understand anything.
Once you have a West Indies team, performing, playing international cricket, don't you get sponsorship?
May I ask you a simple question, big man? The West Indies Cricket Board is investing in these players. Don't you think that the West Indies Cricket Board should ensure that they get a return from these players?
They invest in the cricketers because they want them to be good to help the West Indies cricket team to do well internationally. I think that's their aim. So they invest
I suppose these players get good and decide that they will not play for the West Indies Cricket International.
If they decide not to, you're not free to decide what you want to decide.
Yeah, so don't you think that the West Indies Cricket Board should put a mechanism in place so that once these players are able to, that they
give me an example. Let me see if I can agree with you.
So, for example, you're going to play in this breakout league. To play in this league, I put a contract in front of you. Just like a teacher get a scholarship to the university, I get put a contract in front of you. You sign this contract and says, once if you make it big, become a big rock star in cricket, I expect you to turn out for the West Indies cricket team if we need you from time to time.
For how long?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Ask a man and say, commit about 5 years of them life to that. After that, they can go off and enjoy the rest of them life.
You can't commit
them don't want to play for the West Indies Cricket Board, them don't do it.
West Indies is not doing this breakout league just for the players, you know. West Indies has an interest in having a breakout league.
Yes.
What does that have to do with anything, what me just say? They're spending the money.
I don't agree with you, Chateau.
The West
Indies
Indies
should ensure that they have a mechanism.
Hold on, will the West Indies board
the money that they're getting?
Is the West Indies board benefiting from a breakout league?
Only if the players decide to play for them.
So hold on, the West Indies is putting in an investment. Why?
But, Orville, do you agree with my statement that they will stand not to invest, not to benefit?
Ask you, why does the West Indies
if the players do not play for them?
Why are the West Indies board investing in a breakout?
Why are you not answering my question?
Because my question will answer yours.
No, man. No. I'm not in them hokey-pokey game there. Just answer my question straight.
The West Indies are benefit. The West Indies feel that there's benefit to be gained from investing millions into this breakout. When you
don't understand not why you do, sir.
When you can,
we know what the landscape is like. We all watch cricket. We all see over the last few years players make it big, and they decide.
I understand. I understand your concern, do I, Chateau? And it's a genuine concern, but the nature of sport is that you can't really force people to play international sports.
But we see England taking steps nowadays to tell the players
because Messi.
We see England
even though Argentina would help in the development of a lot of their young players, so they are under 13, under 15. The players can, when them turn big man and play for Barcelona, they can decide they're not playing in international football.
Really, FIFA have rules in place for that?
No, man, FIFA can't force anybody to play international football.
We have players who say them not want to play football.
No, man, you can't decide they're not playing in international football.
Yeah, but for the most part, number one, there are blackout periods. So international football do not compete with club football.
Well, that is true.
That's number one.
And that is what I told you before. Is ICC need to fix this matter.
No, man, you can't have blackout periods.
No, I'm saying you have to find a way to ensure that it's not.
It's almost impossible to have blackout.
Well, I saw it good. In football, the big superstar. Yeah, man, I hear your point, man, and you're right. But I'm saying in football, their players are allowed to earn, to maximize their earning potential. And I'm saying the cricketers want to do the same.
No, but FIFA also have very stringent rules if you don't turn out for your team.
No, man, but as you're saying, there's no blackout.
No, isn't that true?
No, but you're right. So there's
FIFA, so FIFA literally.
No, but you have windows, man. No, man, but you have windows,
players and clubs that you will be.
No, man, but there's no conflict. But there's no conflict.
FIFA can't do that because there's no conflict.
There's no conflict in football, really.
In cricket, big club competition are going while your country need you, and the club are pay you.
Stop.
If that was the case in football, it's going to be a different matter.
Orville. We're going to pick it up tomorrow.
Yeah, man, let's pick it up tomorrow.
5, not 10. All right. We'll pick it up tomorrow. No. I want to continue, but it's dangerous in 5, not 10. All right, cool.
All right. Me understand him concerned from West Indies standpoint.
Listen, if we could do what he wants, it would be ideal.
It would, yes, for West Indies.
If I could get the West Indian players to sign a 5-year thing, so they will just be available to West Indies after we bust them. That would be I just don't think they'd get away with that. How you get to it? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, man.
All right, so we're coming up to 4 o'clock.
Was a pretty good call from the Chattu, by the way. You know?
Yeah.
Let's just say that. You know?
In an ideal world, if you turn around West Indies, what he's suggesting would be ideal. Because part and parcel of why the West Indies are as bad as we are is that too many players are focusing on big money franchise cricket than on West Indies. We'd probably be still bramble, but we wouldn't reach this far if we could always have our best players focusing, for example, say on Test cricket. So what he and I want the same solution.
Yes.
It's just that I don't know that his method is practical.
No, it's not.
Let's take the last one before we hit the road. Hello. Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, man, you're live.
Yeah, man.
Who is this? So like Leon, but Leon, you're
yeah, man, Leon, you are pressed on your phone and we are here.
Yes, Leon.
All right. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You got match over the weekend, you see? IPL. Yeah, you're taking the IPL?
No, I never get. This weekend was a
yeah, man. One side make 280 yard, another side make 240 yard. The side chasing. Jaffa Archer was 80 yard.
Oh, me is a 4 over for 76.
Eh?
Mr. Somewhere where them saying ball 4 over for 76.
You don't think it was fake news when I saw it? Is that really something that?
It looks so.
But yeah, may I say, I cricket that?
No, I saw it.
Cricket. But then, that's the game I will love and no one love that, man.
No, not cricket. Then when a man bowl out for 60, when a man bowl out for 40, I cricket that?
I feel. You can't, this thing can't one side, so man. Sports about competition, not true.
Sports is about entertainment, you know say. Then you want a more entertaining game 1, 280 and 240. Eh?
No, the fact the two teams are competing, I don't know which one are going to win.
Then if one team make 280 and the next team make 240.
Ready set of skills to the particular sport.
No, man, nothing wrong with the thing.
When the competition is between bat and ball.
And I'm saying in T20 cricket, I don't necessarily need competition between bat and ball because teams don't forget bowl out to win. In Test cricket.
T20 cricket versus Test cricket. Your love.
Test cricket, my
friend. 100%.
Yeah, but I'm saying in Test cricket, you need a fair contest between bat and ball because you need wickets. The team we are going to win have to take 20 wickets.
Let me get you. You know
in T20 cricket, you don't need to take wickets to win the game. Test
cricket play neutral team them.
Yeah.
I front up on the TV, hard to get me about 500 TV worse in the night. Yeah. You know what I'm waiting to play T20 cricket, I'm going to watch it.
No, if Western is playing, I'm going to watch it. But me know him.
No, me tell you, Western play cricket, I'm just lacking interest.
Yeah.
Because it don't have the same value.
No, man, I know what you mean as a traditionalist. Me prefer Test cricket as well, but you just know that T20 there.
Make it work. Oh, yeah, go look with Jaffa Archer. You know what Jaffa Archer a big, bad, dangerous bowler.
And a man, take him on and take him out in a game. What's wrong with that? Just like how you have great batsmen make ducks, great bowlers, them ball go travel some days.
No, sir, no travel, so that's not real.
So what about the batsmen them make ducks some days?
Yeah, you have a poor on a farm.
You put them on a pitch and next thing you know, they get
them out of sorts.
A sport, man.
Both innings and all of that.
That was our duck, man. That's a 10 duck. That's how the 6 ducks that still look good.
No, but you have great batsmen that have bad runs, bad patches, and tough pitches.
Yeah, all right, me a run. But I say go big man. I know baseball. I still cricket. Yes.
Me like what you talk about Pele play against Plum and Carpenter and Farmer, you know. What you say about Messi now?
When to Messi? Football.
The last set of goal ever score against Cavalier and some
no man, but no man, they're professional people play football now.
How would that ever play against? Some fisher man.
No man, they're professional footballer, man. Football them play fairly. The Cavalier man, we are play for Cavalier. They do not export play football.
Yo, do like go let's go up.
Yeah, you know, something wrong with you, Leon. Something wrong with you, my boss.
Eh?
Something wrong with you, you know.
No.
Leon,
yeah.
Nobody do that mess to yourself, my boss. But you can't compare 20-25 people with people from 1960 and 1950, my boss. But this is not Messi. This is Messi, an old man now, just finish out his career.
Yeah, man, a dry wall, and then put up.
Messi in prime now play against Cavalier, my boss. Playing in prime, I play against Carpenter, a butcher, a fisherman. A fisherman. In prime, play against fishermen, my boss. And lawyers and doctors, my boss.
Quarter Pele goal him have to chalk out. You me tell it. That's about the thing. Quarter Messi goal him have to put us again.
Well, you start off the call great, but you're descending to something
right,
horrible.
big up yourself.
That's it for the program. Thanks to the listeners. Thanks to the callers. Thanks to Mr. Anderson and Mr. Hoyt. Join us tomorrow. Same place, same time. But all over again. Until then, have yourselves a wonderful evening.
That's the Sports Desk for today. Remember to tune in and participate on the Sports Desk Mondays through to Fridays 1 to 4 p.m.
For financial news and the latest developments in the business community and economy, Financially Speaking is the top choice. Join me, your host Errol Gregory, Mondays and Wednesdays at 12:30 p.m.